Hello there, everybody. Hello there, Blackwing. Hello there, Tenebro. Hello there, Styles. How goes it? Let's head back to our usual protocol. Get a ship going. How's everyone doing? It seems like the chat is still a bit... Oh, it's in top chat again, for fuck's sake. Alright. Hello, Ace. I see you now. Hello, Dong. That's so weird. Hello there, Wiz. Welcome back, Tenebro. That's interesting, Blackwing. Hello there, Ghost. Hello, Steve. Hello, Backbone. Alright, let's go to... I can't fast travel during combat. Not on... Oh. What is attacking us? I got him. I got him. Oh, can we leave now? Alright, back to the ship. Back to the ship. Yeah, I don't know why it's in username, to be honest, Ghost. I don't know if I did something. Did I do something? I don't think I can do anything. No, someone mentioned the turtle. Dirty bastard. Hello there, Jack. How goes it? Alright, let's fast travel. I need to figure out what the hell I did. Hold on now. I don't think it's Nightbot, but Nightbot is going a bit dodge. Let me. Guilty, if you're there, any idea on your end what the fuck I did? Hold on now. We're gonna fast travel and then we're gonna Google it. This is what they warned us about on Dune and also Mass Effect to an extent and pretty much every science fiction.
Yes.
All right, let me see. Did you set the turtle by a timer instead of a command? No, it's a command. As long as somebody... It's really weird. So, for some reason, it, like, if you use turtle in the start of a sentence, it'll trigger it. I was trying to, like, set it, because apparently Nightbot's not that intelligent. He can't, like, determine if it's used in, like, mid-sentence. Oh, someone said something. Yeah, YouTube apparently changed it on their end. I don't know why. I think it's something to do with, like, they're trying to prevent impersonations. So you can only see their officials. Freezing cold here in Queensland, apart from that. Oh. I will say, I always find it interesting, because growing up watching The Crocodile Hunter, I always assumed Australia was really warm. Apparently it's slowly rolling out over the course of things, maybe because I don't know why, to be honest, I wish they'd leave it up to the individual channels to set it up, because I feel like if you're like a huge channel, like, you know, like Mr. Beast or someone, hello Elevated, if you ever go through their comments, there's always like bot accounts called like Mr. Beast 69. It's like, I'm using him as an example. I don't actually watch Mr. Beast, not that, you know, but it's like, oh, do you want to win money? Hello Mona. It's like, DM me for Bitcoin. It's like, no, I won't, thanks. So hopefully they do. Also, like, the comment system is still, like, again, I'm not sure what YouTube does. But, like, through the video I reviewed today, or the mod review, that was Malloy and Korodic, and I think there's another person in Anvil Creations. I do apologize. But Malloy was trying to comment on the video today, and he just couldn't, for some reason. He was, like, messaging me. Was like, you know, like, do you have any like weird thingies on? And I was like, nope. And I like nothing in it. Like, and it's weird because I know that YouTube will try and filter. Like, I'm assuming that, well, saying that, they don't do a good job of filtering out everything, because I've had like the Jesus spammers and like other stuff that I've had to manually remove. But yeah, it's fucking YouTube. I mean, I'm grateful for YouTube, but fucking YouTube. Paying you guys like, what is it, fucking €23 a month for your premium, which is actually quite a good deal, to be fair. I don't think I could go back to using ads. I'm gonna straight get deleted. Always comment mods shit. Yeah, but to be fair, Mona, that is because Guilty is 100% deleting your comment. Hello there, Will. Hello, Elevators. I think I said hello to you. If I didn't, hello. Bam, 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 bam. Let's see. Where did I get a stock? Nah, Mona's good. She's oh, don't do that. She's the what's I gonna do? Hello there, Emmer. How goes it? Where am I thinking? Let's build a ship. So how's everyone been? Weather still being weatherill. I flew my drone a little bit today. I'm getting a little bit. England shout to win the under 21. The goal scorer who is Liverpool. 30 minutes left. 50 quid soon. All right. Guilty. Oh, you changed your username. You have like an actual unique one now. Oh god, we're trying to summon you. Yeah. Moving cruise about, build a ship and lead up. That's always the way. What movie did you see? I'm mad to go see oh no. Disable, please. No, turn off. Uh-oh. The Phoenician ski. What is that? Not boot pack. So how to train? Let's build. There we go. I'm a sucker for. Oh, that's okay. Let's build the Crimson Turtle, the ultimate space vessel. Turtle time. Yeah, I need to. If anybody. Also, Guilty, you were saying about remind me about setting up the stream elements like thing that allows us to do things in the comments.
Plenty of havoc if left unchecked. Okay.
Because, like, Nightbot has some... I'm actually really happy with how this ship turned out. I will say, looking back at it, it gives me Star Trek vibes. Someone commented on my me going through Owl's ship, saying this is like a 5-year-old on a nuclear submarine. I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment, but I'm just going with it. All right, let's... I was going to build a... I was gonna build like a big ship, or like a. It kind of does, but at the same time, it's like, hey, if I was a 6-year-old nuclear submarine, that'd be fucking fun. I definitely accidentally nuke people. I'm somewhat good, but then you talk to the Brit. Hello, Al. They talk to the Brits, and it's like, yeah, banter is they get like plus 50 banter stat when they're born. All right. Hello, spider. Accidentally. What? Stream elements or labs? Yeah, we can do that. I can give you warning signs like highlight their name. Oh. That'll be fun. Hello there, Devin. How goes it? Alright, let's... Alright, somebody throw out a hab for me, a hab style. Alright, Tenebro. Can I wait for a minute to be like Siren? Can I wait? Oh, see, can I makes me think like, can I? I keep thinking it's, hello, Daddy-O. Glad you enjoy the content. Appreciate the view. Every time you say can I keep thinking that's like you saying like, can I? But it's like, cannot. Which can't. I don't know. Please ask me something every 30 minutes or so to occupy my brain. Why does it have to be 30? Why can't it be every minute? Someone give me a ship hab, like a ship manufacturer hab to go with. Actually, no, we'll do cockpit again. Somebody give me a cockpit. Because that worked out last time. Although I can't remember if anyone actually gave me a cockpit or I just took Iceland. That's not a cockpit. Tayo. Right. Hello there, Paul. It did, but it didn't. It was like kind of cool this morning. Oh, that's not good, Spider. Go Deimos DS. We got. I'm glad you're good at building ship because hey, now we all have to start somewhere. They suck to work with. I do like the. But what is the Deimos DS? Just real quick, I do kind of want to do Teo. Deimos is. Why are you asking the shoe size? All right, Ghost. Have a good one. Sorry, just drinking a drink. Yeah, no, it's still fucking warm here. We'll do 12 US. Oh, hello, Michael. Your buddy's itching like a mother, and all my junk. Oh no. Oh yeah, right. We'll do tile first because I do want to try and make an asymmetrical tile ship, but then we will do a Deimos one too because Deimos is always the most fun to build. We need a top-down cockpit of the for Tayo and Deimos. Yeah, Tayo's Deimos. I will say I do the daimyo. A toothpick or a miniature beanbag? Mona, what in the fuck are those? Only 87. What's that in? What's the opposite of freedom? What's that in indentured servitude numbers? No, that wouldn't be. What's that in the real world? Nah, that's even worse. I don't know. What's that in Celsius? Oh, okay, yeah. Someone tried to poison you. Did you hit yourself with an epinephrine? Can I hit you with an epinephrine? I've always wanted to hit someone with an epinephrine. I feel like it'd be fun just to jab them. Hello there, Miguel. I don't know like how dangerous an EpiPen would be if you gave it to somebody who doesn't need it. I've heard rumors it can like fuck with your, like it can mess with your heart, but then I feel like if it could kill you, well, saying that, because usually they give it to people who's like, you could die if you don't take this. Oh, thank you, Michael. Very generous. Hey, my thing, it works. Hey, oh, fuck me, that's hot. Hot tamales. I apologize, I will never say that again. I have like the normal allergies, allergic to penicillin, which was great. Not now though, but that was always great growing up because I always had to get the yellow banana flavored medicine because the strawberry one was always penicillin. Like, come on now, what the fuck? Mona, the fuck are you saying? Alright, let's... improvise nades run. Oh god. Oh Jesus. I don't know if I'd be able for that. Why? What did I say? Don't bully me. Alright, tile vessel. I'd smoke a nade run. Oh, I thought you... hello. Did I was really confused what you meant by that. I was like, what? You can't smoke in this game? No, you can't. No, you can't. Now I'm singing fucking Mickey Mouse. How are you, Deadly? Apparently Guilty was saying something about England winning something. It sounded riveting. Can you tell I'm a fan of football? We need some... We still have a long way to wake. Why did you say Chabs at the end of that? We still have what, like... We still have July and then August. We've like 2 more months before we get Starfield news. And it's like... It's kind of making me bemused. Is that a word? That sounds like a word. Let's try making amalgamation. Stop moaning, pal. I'm sick of hearing it. The fuck you mean? I never moan. I'm like the most well, it depends actually. When I'm talking about paid mods, I'm not really. M-I-C-K-E, where the fuck did that go? Alright, don't put that there. Couldn't organize it. I think there's like rules and regulations against orgies in Amsterdam though, isn't there? From what I've heard. Probably a bad thing to say when the girlfriend's watching this stream. A human ship from Stargate? Oh, like the Prometheus? Ooh, that's not a bad idea, actually. I'm currently trying to build a kind of a Tayo vessel. We will, oh, that looks fucking cool. We will definitely get to it in a moment. And happy news, Mech Warrior 5. Oh yeah, Mech Warrior, that's such a cool game. It's dog shit. I'm sorry. See, there's only room in my life for one mech-based shooter, and that's Titanfall. And I'm like, yeah. I find it hard to play other games like after Titanfall. The Deadless. Wasn't the Prometheus one of the ships though, or am I tweaking? What the fuck does tweaking mean? Where did that come from? And does that fold up? Like tank's not like an FPS. Time to mention you have a Deadless mod? Most Star Wars ship this week. X-Wing TIE Fighter. Oh, very nice, very nice. I like the What was the one that was in charge of the Russian dude? I don't remember what it was called. Remember there was like a point where they like had loads of them? Karlov, that was it. Thank you. That's honestly, that's something that deserves. I've got to go to the pub. Why are you going to the pub? Why are you banning me? Why you sound like a 14-year-old? We know you a boomer. How am I a boomer? Do Starfield Online with some like Titanfall. We have mechs after all. Oh, we need to get those mechs in action. The what was I gonna say? A star. Fair, Mona, fair. But there was a Stargate game like that was supposedly in the works, and it was like it was in the works for quite a while, but it never mounted to anything, which is so weird because I feel like Stargate was like probably one of the biggest sci-fi TV shows of like the 2000s, in my opinion. Like obviously Battlestar Galactica was good, but I kind of liked Starfield, kind of similar to why I liked Rebels. It kind of appealed to like everyone. Like Battlestar Galactica was cool, but it was very much like kind of catered toward like an adult audience, whereas Stargate was more kind of family oriented. It was where there wasn't the night. It was early access. Yeah, I really wish they would. I wonder if they did. Oh no, that's not funny, Jade. Or Guilty. That's not funny. Stargate Universe. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I agree. Like, see, I thought Universe was too adult. Like, I like Battlestar Galactica. I loved Stargate Atlantis, loved SG-1, watched like 1 or 2 episodes of Universe. Like, this is dog shit. This is like, they have like nothing to do with Teal'c was a badass. Hello, Recon. Teal'c was pretty cool. I liked, what you call the one? I think it may have been the Sci-Fi Chancellor Decline. I feel like they had a golden era. Yeah, they didn't, which is weird because like when you like looking at some of the, you know, when you see like the likes of like Adam Savage's like tests and stuff, and like all those kind of documentary kind of programs, like everyone kind of like agrees that like that level of, because obviously you've got Star Wars obviously and Star Trek from like kind of like the early like, you know, pre-80s and or pre-2000s. I don't know what year exactly. But yeah, it was very what I was my favorite scene is, you know, I've said it before, but the episode where basically Ronan gets dropped on his old planet, and like he's being hunted by like a giant, like a big wraith, not giant wraith, but are there any coming? Or what any coming? Any confirmed? What are we saying? What's confirmed? There, well, actually, you know what I seen recently? I see what you mean now. Yes, we're talking Stargate. There's Stargate, like a knockoff, not knockoff, but like Lego. It's not knockoff. It's like another version of Lego. I don't know what it is. It's not Mega Bloks. But it's like a specific brand, but like it's licensed Stargate stuff. I don't think so, which is annoying because it would be so fucking good. Like, I preferred Atlantis because I thought the Wraith were really fucking cool. Didn't like when it went replicatory, but I guess that's kind of, you know, kind of is what it is. I play both. I love the Puddle Jumper is such a cool ship. When I was a youngin' playing Lego, that was always kind of what I build in Lego. I always liked the idea of like kind of a small dropship sort of thing, and you know, it was my first love was a Pelican, and then it was Yeah, they're the Atlantis and Edge, they're so fucking good. And it's sad that they never kind of, it's like I feel like nowadays with, you know, like with how like movies are kind of gone, or like it's weird, like it seems like modern television, although calling it television is probably oh, that'd be hard to do. The like the you look at like new series, right? Like say like any of the new series that come out on Netflix stuff, they kind of aim for shorter like seasons. Like you'll rarely see that more than 10 episodes per season. And it's weird because like most shows back in like, you know, like back even like 10, 15 years ago, like you'd be lucky like to get like less than fucking 10. Like some would be like 20 plus. You watch episodes of My Dad at the Pub with him. Great to relate with him about how, yeah, like it's such a good show. Stargate the movie. Oh, because I always forget that they're based on the original, or like the original, like the OG. Because I think I seen like a clip, and I think they got a lot of the casting quite well. I'm glad to see that a lot of them are doing well, like Christopher Judge. Teal'c basically is doing really well. You've got the what's her name, the Vala. She's Destiny kind of. The watch like streamers who like to watch them all. Used to be on Amazon. Claudia Black, yes. Claudia Black is in Destiny and doing stuff. She's also a Mass Effect. What's Carter doing? I know, to be fair, MacGyver man, he's aged tremendously, but yeah, yes, he does, which is phenomenal. He like, I'm not a big God of War fan, but I will say I love seeing him as kind of Kratos. It's very cool. I've seen Daniel's character in some things. Your man's in stuff too. You know the guy he's one of the Tok'ra. Not a Tok'ra. The Teal'c's like mentor, the gold, or the not the gold. You know Teal'c's mentor. What's he called? He's like an old dude. He's Corvo in Ronan. Ronan's doing pretty fucking good. He's doing quite good for himself. I will say, I honestly think Eardo Jaffa. Yeah, that's him. I don't see any of the ones from Atlantis really. Oh, actually, no. Wait a minute. I feel like. Actually, I don't know. See, your man, the main guy, Shepard, he kind of had a sort of a... He could kind of play generic good guy, kind of superhero, or not superhero, like kind of agent. He kind of gave that vibe, you know, like he wasn't a bad actor, obviously, but like he was, you know, just kind of... I think... I don't know whatever happened to McCrae. Yeah, that's it. The Doctor was, yeah. My crush growing up was Taylor from Atlantis. All right, we're putting wings on this. I don't know how that's gonna go. Maybe not those wings. See, I've never watched Farscape. Yeah, he does. He does. Like that's what I meant to say. Like he'd be a really good protagonist in like anything. I always find it like interesting, like certain characters, like one character, right? Like voice acting that I'm surprised isn't more popular in my opinion is Garrus's voice actor. There's very little info on of him online, right? Like I'm almost certain there's like very little interviews. This tag, I would love to see a Nostromo's like interior. Ooh, that would be very cool. He would do Commander Shepard. Look, what was I saying? What was I talking about? I'd lost my train of thought. What was the last thing I said? The Mass Effect? No, it wasn't Mass Effect. It was Mass. Was it Mass Effect? Sam Cove. Oh yes, Garrus. Garrus. Like, there's very little interviews of Garrus, like, with anything, and like he's so iconic. Like, he's in the new Dune. He plays the like Atreides kind of like squad leader, like who kind of leads the faction. He plays the guy in Avowed. Like, he's so iconic that, and like he like occasionally you'll see him in kind of, you know, like your, I don't want to offend anyone, but you know, like your kind of your B movie kind of stuff, the stuff like SWAT, which I actually enjoyed SWAT, not trying to disrespect it, but it's very much kind of like soap opera-y. He played like a random enemy in like one episode. I'm like, my guy, you've such an iconic fucking voice. Like, why are you not like doing more with it? And obviously it's because like voice actors, it's not like the same as Sam was the main character of Starfield before they made it a player. Ooh. Well, see, the thing is, like, Bethesda, I know Bethesda, they tried to do the whole, you know, like, oh, we're gonna do the voice protagonist, like from say, like from Starfield, or if not Starfield, from they try to do the voice protagonist because of Fallout. And like, I don't mind the voice protagonist personally. I think the biggest kind of letdown with it, in my opinion, was the fact that the dialogue tree was very hit and miss. Like, looking back at like Oblivion and stuff, like, it's very clear that the dialogue in like original Bethesda games, they never really used to tell you what you were saying. I don't even think your character says very little in Oblivion, like very like one line sort of things. And then they just but yeah, I think if they just kind of had expanded on it, because like Mass Effect is well known, it's good. Now, obviously, the only issue, I suppose, it limits mods, which is fair, but at this, I again like mods, but at the same time, I don't think that, and that, to be fair, that's probably part of why Bethesda did it, which realistically, we know my take. I like mods. I think mods are awesome, but I feel like you shouldn't let them limit the like how far a game is going to go. I hope Starfield's gonna be Mass Effect Skyrim. I still enjoy it. Yeah, see, like, and the thing is, like, I get that. Like, I enjoy Starfield. Like, I obviously, like, I think Starfield's like really fucking sick. There's some things like where I feel like they definitely missed the mark. But like they have the basis to do something amazing with it. Like, the shipbuilding alone, like, you know, like I think is phenomenal. Like, there's certain aspects of it. They do like Baldur's Gate, you don't talk, but yeah, like, because I would make it more impactful. It's like in Halo Reach when Noble Six speaks like a total of 4 times, I think, but it's quite impactful. But even like Master Chief, like Master Chief is such a well done character, because even though he talks, right, and even though he is Master Chief, I feel like Master Chief. Like, some character or some games, they either they want you to be the character, or they want you to play the character. You know what I mean? So it's like, let's say for instance in Mass Effect, you're kind of Shepard. Excuse me. Some things, there's volumes of what they did. Oh yeah, no, there. Yeah, no. I was played it down, Michael. Let's play it down, okay? Lack of fucking ship parts and updates. Yeah. I think the biggest letdown, the dialogue during the moments where you have to convince someone, it still annoys me. Yeah, the generic responses are just kind of like, excuse me. You do Baldur's Gate, blah blah blah. David Hayter is Solid Snake. Does he still doing like Solid Snake stuff? Like if we look at the dialogue, I feel like Starfield is the best. It's the best dialogue we have gotten from a Bethesda game, but there's still things that I think they could do better. Like, do you guys prefer speech checks? Wait, Kiefer Sutherland? Holy fuck, really? That's fucking sick. I didn't know that. I love him. I think he's a great actor. I loved him in fucking... Oh, God. I loved him in Designated Survivor. Again, Netflix. Why did you kill it? It was like a more PG version of House of Cards, but I really liked it. But yeah, like, because like the for instance, like we can talk about like the dialogue, right? Like I like the idea of like the Mass Effect style. Like, oh, I can choose a specific dialogue. Like, oh, I can choose diplomacy. I can choose mineralogy. I can choose Xeno thingy. I will say I can understand that though. I can understand that because like I am a big Halo fan. If they replaced Master Chief's voice with another actor and like it was any other reason apart from, you know, something happening to Chief, I would be pissed. Like with Zavala in Destiny, like it's sad that we lost Zavala's voice actor. He was such a badass voice actor, such an iconic person. But I do like that they've gotten someone that like kind of can do the whole, you know, Master Chief Six helmet off, Steve. No, don't say that. Don't say that's not even fucking funny. No, I liked. No, I agree, Elvin. I liked the protagonist talking. I just think, like, I always say it's so funny when, like, you have your ABXY, and like a kid comes up and he's like, "Oh, the slavers, they're trying to sell me. Please help." And like A says, "Don't worry," or "Comfort the child." You click it, thinking you're gonna be a good guy. Your character's like, "Get lost, kid. I've got fucking caps to make." And it's like, I didn't choose that. What the fuck? It said comfort the child, not abuse them. But yeah, that's why I feel like the mod that added the you actually see what your character says. Like I feel like we need to be able to, because it's like it's imperative to the immersion, in my opinion. Why like Baldur's Gate and Mass Effect do it so well, because you know what you're saying exactly. I did like the it wasn't to the level of hello Timber, welcome back. It wasn't to the level of watching the Mass Effect Paragon and Renegade stuff, but I did like the, you know, when you see the montages of people just choosing the, is it the X button for sarcasm? It's so fucking funny. Like it's so yeah, whatever the dialogue count was, that yeah, they do. But like I think like obviously certain things they got good in Starfield. I don't like the persuasion system. I think they tried to do an Oblivion sort of persuasion system, and to be honest, I kind of see, I don't know, it's a weird one, because like I like the chance-based system of Fallout, but at the same time that just resulted in me save scumming. But then this new system, which is very much a take on Oblivion, except you can't see their face, it's like weird and generic, you know? Like it's still random, and it's like extra steps. Yeah, no, I would like to know what they say too, because it's ultimately my character saying it, or our character. Shut up, you're deadly. But yeah, it's just like, I just feel like it's like extra steps just for randomness. Like I think it would be kind of cool if like if the dialogue depended on, again, it would be very generic. Hello there, Raptor. Like it'd be very generic. Like if, let's say, it would depend on who you're talking to. If you're talking to a spacer, the options are like, you want to go for the options where your character is more of a kind of just an asshole. You go with the free range or the Freestar Rangers. You want to choose the options where it's about being freedom and stuff. The UC, it's all about the options about working together. You know, like something like that, where like you kind of feel like, yeah, I'm playing you because I know you. You know, because like even at max persuasion, nothing happens. Like, it's just like, yeah, you chose a good option. Nice. Yeah, it is. It's very useless. They could have did, like, a far better job, in my opinion. Free range stars. Yeah, it is. It is just RNG. Like, so it's just extra steps, you know? Bum, bum. Wait, so it is, to be honest, I agree, 100%. And it seems like some of the perk points went, like, I honestly think a large portion of the combat gameplay was just taken straight out of 76 and 4. Like, the scavenging perks and stuff, while cool, yeah, it's just... Because the gunplay is, again, is another element of it's the best we've seen. Melee, I don't know where the fuck Bethesda went with the melee. Like, it's very bare bones, which is weird, because after, you know, obviously we've spoken about this before and stuff, but like in space, right, in a spaceship, most sane people, right, even I think the only faction you'd have to worry about would maybe be the fucking the scavs, the scavs stuff. No, I'm not talking about the melee. No, I'm not talking about the melee. I'm saying Starfield's melee sucks. But like in most situations, when you're bored at spacers, thank you. Everyone but spacers would be worried about the ship. What's the word? Explosive decompression. So guns probably wouldn't be used as much. It would be kind of smaller. Well, deadly. Compared to previous Bethesda games, Fallout 3's gunplay was janky as fuck. Yeah. It was, yeah. Fallout 4 wasn't too bad. It got better. Starfield's is the best. That's what I mean. So, like, you could have options. Like, in the Expanse, they use different types of bullets. Now, look, I'm not saying they should lean into it too heavily, because, yeah, but it just makes sense to have, like, you know, a lot more melee-based stuff in the game, you know? Like, in Dune, melee is a big thing, too. Like Fallout base, the small arms can penetrate thick enough armor. See, the armor system of Fallout New Vegas, the damage threshold, in my opinion, is a lot more fun than the damage resistance. But the issue with damage threshold is that you get to a point where you're basically unkillable. Whereas Bethesda prefer the damage resistance, where even like if you're in power armor, a dude can hit you with a pool cue and do damage. But yeah, no, they're all janky. Just fix the gunplay. Well, no, the gunplay itself is good. I think part of the issue with the gunplay itself is just that once you use a mod to fix AI the combat. See, I'm afraid of the AI combat mods, because a lot of the time they don't work very well and just make my characters act stupid. It does. We're building a ship. I'm not sure what type of ship, but we're getting there. It's supposed to be some sort of vessel. Like, look, there's elements of it that could be better, but I think in a game that's Bethesda primarily tries to do, same as the chain gun, Stargate would actually destroy and rip you shreds. With the chain gun. The chain gun in Stargate. What chain gun? I'm trying to think now. Creatures were more damageable, akin to how hell. Yeah, see, the creatures in general, one of the ships of all time. One-handed third-person pistol mod. What is that? Is that on Creations? I want that. Sorry, I had a brain fart. Like, I will say I'm trying to think what the minigun in I'm trying to think what they mean by the minigun in Stargate, because oh, the minigun in this. I thought you said... oh, yeah, 100%. I thought you meant... I'm assuming you meant say Starfield, not Stargate. Like... oh, it's free? I'm going to have to try it. Yeah, I'm trying to build a shuttle elevator, like kind of like an early level kind of junker exploration shuttle type thing. But yeah, like, because it ultimately, like, Starfield is a, like, it's, well, at its core, Bethesda games are role-play games, you know, at their core. So, hello there, Lee, welcome. Like, they're role-play games is core, but having the gunplay good, like, it's good, like, it feels good. Like, you can just go through Starfield, pew, 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 and it's, you know, it is what it is. Now, I do like that we've got more. One of the issues I think Fallout 4 had was sacrificing unique weapons for the whole modular, like modular weapons. I hated that. Give me my American assault rifle, my Chinese assault rifle, my Chinese pistol. You know, give me all that stuff. It's like I don't want to. Oh, you want a combat shotgun? Like what? Like it's like. I know that it's in real life it's done. You've got the AK that has so many different variants, and realistically it would make sense. Like if we're going by like the lore, yeah, it kind of makes sense. But then I suppose you look at the giant assault rifle, which was clearly made to be used by power armor. Like the assault rifle is very cool, and you only it's only when you see it in the Fallout TV show that you realize this was made for power armor. It's fucking huge. Like it looks awesome. I like how the Laredo weapons. I think yeah no I think for the most part Bethesda did a really good job. I will say, where's the plasma weapons, Bethesda? You can't have without plasma weapons. Like the particles are cool, but yeah, particles, yeah, like I feel like there should be like in Fallout they have the. Well, that's how I play styles. Like, I'm the sort of person in my head I roleplay like that. Most people can't use miniguns without power armor. You know, like, well, obviously some probably can. I always remember that one girl. Is it Brick from Riley's Rangers? She's like a badass with the power armor. Like, beep, 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 beep. Oh no, yeah, no, that mod is cool, but because like particles to me, it's just like yeah, we're best of both worlds, kind of, you know, and I don't like that. I would much rather it have been like yeah, we're kind of best of both worlds. We've got, you know, because I always liked how Fallout had the energy, ballistic, and it was a kind of, but wasn't it a railgun? Like, railguns. Like there is like technically the mag weapons are railguns, but I would like an actual railgun. I agree. Like I've been saying from the get-go, yeah, and they're not even like proper grenade launchers. They're very much projectile, like they're just missile launchers, which isn't a problem. But I think that Bethesda should give us like actual functioning grenade launchers if they're gonna go like that route. Personally, can I push you in a bit? Yeah, I like better. The fuck did you stick to? Like the like certain weapons, like one of the things I'm noticing, and it was only when I started messing around with that review yesterday or today, like a lot of the I mean most of the explosive weapons are kind of meh. Like there's no better wings or yeah, no, they are very fucking good. As it needs to fix the landmine. I don't know what they were thinking. They're beyond. Yeah, like because the thing is with the whole premise behind the new game plus and like the game gets progressively harder is cool, but like it's why like whenever I see like the modded weapons and stuff, I'm like, if you want to make these weapons like actually function, make it so that they can be upgradable. Like I don't like the kind of the, you know, like the Warzone, Apex kind of battle royale style kind of gunplay settings where some guns are tier 1 and you drop them when you find better guns like the Mozambique or like certain shotguns. I don't like that. I feel like if you want to rock the Eon, which obviously you can on very easy, but like if you want to, hello there, welcome. Mine's in 0G, oh god. Yeah, see, something like that. And like, to be honest, I'm kind of surprised that, hello there, Rick. I'm surprised that Bethesda haven't like added a damage tweak alongside the damage tweaking. Yeah, no, we need like a proper, like a proper rocket launcher. Mozambique here. Hello, Bob. There was one time like I went off of the Mozambique just to meme, and like it can be a good weapon, but like so many weapons, like seeing them kind of downplay. Like I used to love the alternator. And it was always a kind of a B tier weapon until they added the disruptor rounds. Like, I like the quality system because it makes sense. Like, you know, like you're progressing and you're getting better tech. But I just kind of wish that you could bring said tech with you, you know? So it wasn't just, oh, there's the gun I used like 5 years ago. It's now nothing. What do we think, Deadly? Do you like my ship? Sometimes I'm confused. I know Skybound guys got to go to Bethesda. I really hope they laid out. Be cool. Yes, it would be cool with new ship parts. You know it's bad when your girlfriend knows that the game doesn't have fucking ship parts. Why are you having problems snapping? What is the issue here? Oh wait, no. What is the... Ghost, are you still here? Oh no, Ghost left. Bob, I've got a question for you. You're a modder. Like, realistically, I know it's not necessarily your field, right? But like, realistically, how much time and effort do you think it would be if you were to go in, right, and like just like see these like flip, like you made every object in the game flippable on all axes? Like, because like, I'm not saying I'm willing to pay someone, but I'm honestly willing to fucking pay someone at this point. Like, it's because I know Rux. Rux, I don't know if Rux is still doing them because it was a second mod and stuff. And I'm just like, I want Bethesda to do it, but I feel like they're probably not. I feel like the ship community, we could like, I'd love being able to flip like some of the parts that aren't flippable. It's like, come on, let me flip it. What is that? What? How does... What is it not... Why is it not snapping? What is it snapping to? Alright, is that... Have I lined it up wrong? On habs to move sideways. I've seen some mod authors do the sideways habs. I don't know, again, it's like... I have no idea how flips work, but I presume it's hard work because, yeah, see, that's, I'm assuming it's very hard work given the fact that, like, a few people have kind of, there's been two main people that have done it. The original was obviously Rux, fucking phenomenal. And then I think there's the person who did the SMEX one, which is like an addition to it. Honestly, Deadly, if they don't, they're fucking morons. And yeah, that's putting it lightly. Learning curve is really intimidating. I tried it. I know some basic stuff, like I forge and stuff. So I have a basic idea of that sort of stuff. It's just like, yeah. It took fucking, I went into it and I was like, you know what? Yeah, because I tried, this is how, I tried to make a follower. I wanted to make a robot follower called Likewise, right? Couldn't do it, so I was like, you know what I'll fucking do? I'll just make an NPC that just spawns in. And then as long as he spawns in, I can find him in-game and console command it. And then it was giving me, throwing up warnings, so I just uninstalled it. Tiger, that's got side habs. The Tiger one, if I remember correctly, that's got some cool fucking stuff to it. Okay, this is pissing me off. How the fuck? What are you fucking snapping to, you dickhead? Oh, we got a rover. Did I mention that? Where do we put that rover? When we're flying. Because it sure as hell doesn't go on the fucking ship. Alright, we're gonna have to... I don't understand. Like... What are you snapping to? I tell you, something that Halo does that is fucking amazing. When you turn on magnets, it will show you what magnet is the one attaching to the snap point. I fucking wish you had that in this game. Just so you can know, okay, the main snap point, I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's snapping, it's this one here is snapping to that one there. Honestly, though, like, there's obviously, look, there's some elements that Halo has issues with, but, like, come on. Like, Halo have been doing, like, these sort of, like, grid-based, like, object stuff for fucking years. Like, ever since it started properly in probably Halo Reach and Halo 4. Like, that's kind of why, like, I like to think I'm quite good at navigating the ship builder, because most of this is just how I would build ships in Halo. The only difference, obviously, is you'd have to make the parts out of objects. It's nice having kind of preset objects, which is fucking cool. What the fuck are you not snapping, you big bat? All right, we're gonna brute force it. Oh, oh, oh. All right, we're going Klingon. I had no idea Halo had it. No. Halo, pull the other piece off and snap it to where you want. Pull which piece off? Which piece? No, Halo doesn't have a shipbuilder. But Halo's forge system is all about using kind of different shapes, different geometric shapes to make maps, basically. Like you get squares and like different things, like 2x2s, 3x2s. And like that's where I like, not that one. Which one? This one? Oh, that's a fair point, Michael. That's a fair point. So that is... So it's snapping... Ah, you were a genius, Michael. I knew I kept you around for something. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. I take it back. Wait, maybe. Alright, that goes there. Now, put you back in there. Were they originally lined up? There we go. That's what I want to do. Did that fucking piece move? Was it not attached to anything? It's the fucking wing. Is it off-centered? Is it what's all right? So let me. So it looks like this. Okay. All right. So that snaps there. What about now? The length and the width, and honestly, like, again, I think that was one of those things. It was like 30 FPS on console. I think it was just something that Bethesda were trying to be smart about because they didn't want to break anyone's game, which is understandable. But at the same time, it's like, Bethesda, just fucking do it. All right, so that's there. Looks like they're in the hab. Are they actually? No, they're not. Need to watch shipbuilding guide. I mean, honestly, you can do that if you've any. Why is it? It's not. Look, it's not fucking. It. You know what I think it is? I think. Is it the snap points? Will this fit? Are you allowed swear in creation content? Like paid? I wouldn't do a paid mod, but yeah. Like the size limit obviously is for the landing pads and stuff, but like I feel like that's something that like I look. Again, I know nothing, but I honestly think that Bethesda. I think that Bethesda will be giving us like M-class ships at some point. Honestly, like it just doesn't. It just. All right, Todd, you said the game just fucking works. Tell me what part of it fucking works, Todd. Good job, Todd, you fucking asshole. Hello there, Holland. No, I apologize, Todd, you're not an asshole. All right, we're gonna... Well, yeah, no, I think, yeah, I agree. I think that's how they should realistically do it. It should be... It should be primarily orbital. Kneel before Todd. Isn't that like kneel before Zod? Alright, we're gonna have to... Well, new faction stuff, modern creations, Watchtower or something. Watchtower is definitely worth it. It is phenomenal. Getting a DLC, then Cricket's Dome. That's not funny. All right. if Dune gets a shipbuilder, well, boys, I'm gonna be the what's the guy called from Dune? What is he? Muad'Dib? No, that's the San Algib. I'll be him. What is his fucking name? I'll be Paul Atreides. We'll be on. Who needs Aurora when we got Spice? You know, Gary is gonna turn into a fucking worm. No, but on a real though. Oh, that is the Muad'Dib. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. On a real though, Bethesda. Come on, man. Man, woman. Come on, guys. Like, we like ships. Obviously, there's more elements. Like, I think that they need to focus on more than just shipbuilders, and that's coming from someone that is a shipbuilder. But or Dune had some hacking problems with the game. Oh my game. Has Dude became a war. I see. I that's what I mean. I've heard all this. Apparently, like, I hope they don't show them because it doesn't get really dark. I haven't had too much issue elevated, but I don't do any PvP. They're like anytime they're like certain areas are PvP, like ship crashes. They're kind of like spread out. Soon as I see that PvP, zoop, gone. Like, I've been playing it, I'm going to be honest with you, it is very fucking fun. Like, they've recently came out and made it so that you can do, they've recently came out and basically made it, well, technically, you are right, technically it does, but not the one we want. I'm really close to getting an ornithopter, which I'm excited. But originally they were like, endgame is only going to be, yeah, I've been playing it all solo. I've come across maybe 2 or 3 players. One guy was driving his like sand bike across, and I was just Benny Gesserit, Sonic the Hedgehog, straight across the fucking middle. It's nowhere near. Yeah, you can build a copter, but because initially they were all like, I've done loads of videos on the just straight out fucking across it. That Benny Gesserit run is so fucking cool, But yeah, initially they were like, oh, the last tier zone is only going to be PvP, the big desert sort of stuff. You can troll people, yes. People can and will troll. There's assholes, to be fair. Some servers, there's like a guy who made like a giant wall to block off an area, and people went on to the devs, and the devs have been ignoring him, and he said he'll remove it if he gets paid like 100 million Solari. So you have that element of scumbaggery. I haven't, thankfully. And like, again, only certain areas are PvP, and I've not gotten PvP, and I'm like quite into the game. I'm probably 2/3 of the way through it. Summon the sandworm. They have like, there's like an achievement you can get where like you outrun the sandworm, and he will just stare at you, and it's so fucking cool. He just like looks at you. He's like, you escaped this time, but not next time. Not currently, no. You could try. We need to go back to... Oh, it's coming. It's apparently coming to Xbox. See, if someone did that on my server, I'd hunt them down. Oh, yeah, no, to be honest, I'd be the same. It is terrifying. Conan, I played a lot of... I played Ark initially, official... Got stomped on, was like, no thanks. Played a lot of unofficial. I think the only official servers I really would play on Ark is Arcpocalypse, because I do like a bit of PvP until I get beaten and then I whinge. I don't know if Deadly's there. Deadly, remember the time... There was a time we were playing on a server and we got raided by these guys, and we like... So here's the story, right? Let me tell you. Let me tell you a little tale while I build the ship, right? So we were on an Ark server, right? And I had Crimson being the charismatic bastard I was, there was like 2 alpha tribes, and usually on Ark servers there's alpha tribes. There was the watery seamen that were supposedly the good guys, and there was the darkness, which were the bad guys, right? And they kind of fought one another, never really got involved with us. And I lived up in like the swamp, and I was like, we have a guy that breeds frogs and a guy like that breeds paraceriums, like two other tribes. So I was like, let's ally. So we allied, and these guys tried to raid us offline, and they did a decent job of raiding us, right? So Crimson's like, all right, we're going to raid you back. The Alpha tribe was like, no, you're not allowed to. And I was like, the fuck you mean we're not allowed to? Like, the fuck? Like, you can't tell us what to do. These are official servers, by the way. Like, no one is playing God. So I was like, all right, boys, we'll load out. So we got the guys, the Paraceriums. Paraceriums, like, it's like, imagine like a Brontosaurus, but like smaller, giraffe-sized. Put some fucking turrets on that bad boy. We had several frogs. I think I had some sharks that were fucking useless. But we went to their base, completely wiped them. We wiped these, not the Alpha tribe. We completely wiped the guys that raided us. Because fair dues, you know? They went crying to the Alpha tribe. I was in a party with my girlfriend and some of my tribe members, and the Alpha tribe guys jumped in, and they were trying to tell us, like, how, like, oh, you're not supposed to do that, not on our servers. Keep in mind, this is an official server. Like, it's not a private server. And I was just like, the fuck are you talking about, my guy? Like, they raided us, we're gonna raid them. Like, it ends there. No drama, no bullshit. They didn't like that, and they basically were like, right, we're gonna wipe you. And I was like, okay, cool. They, like, invited, because I used to trade like pearls to one of the guys in their like tribe, and I was like, he was like, oh, I've got this new dino, do you want to buy it? And I was like, yeah, cool. Now the tribe I was in, I didn't really know them that well. They were like from Northern Ireland, which should have told you everything, but they were pretty chill. And I was flying my Quetzal, which I tamed myself. Yes, I am great at taming them. And I flew over, and the guy was like, oh, you got the pearls? I was like, yeah, cool. And I seen him pull out a club, and I was like, fucking excuse me? I dipped back to my bird, turned on my Plant X, which is like a kind of a biological turret, and I flew away. I was told then after by the allies that my tribe mates had basically been confronted by the Alpha tribe. They didn't like how I was moving and making alliances, so they said that they would either wipe the entire tribe, or if they could sacrifice me, they would fine. So this Alpha tribe were going to try and knock me out and cage me and basically feed me narcotics. And yeah, because, you know, there's nothing you want to do more than spend €60 on a game to log in and be locked in a cage and can't do anything. You can't die, so your character can't respawn. That's where, like, Ark and me was like, nah. Like, I like a grindy game, but when, like, you can, like, physically ruin someone else's life, it's just like, nah. But yeah, no. Story time aside, I like telling people my problems. Last time I saw Ark, my Irish friend, a Pterosaurus he called Tickle Terry. The Tyrannosaurus are pretty fucking cool, though. Like, it's such a cool game. That's why I kind of like Dune, because they've got elements of that kind of survival, but it's not like the sort of thing where you can lose all your shit you spend a week building. Which I think you probably can in Dune if you do the PvP section. I think I was running that Alpha tribe. Fucking asshole, Michael. But yeah, it's because that's why, like, nowadays I tend to stay away from like any sort of servers like that, because you will get no lives. Like any of those games, like Daisy, Ark, Rust, you'll get no lives for kids. I say that as somebody who spends a lot of time gaming. But, like, and it's just, like, they've got no social skills, no nothing. They're just assholes. Like, at the end of the day, you're playing something like Daisy, you know, or whatever. We're going to kill each other. We're going to be fun about it. But when it gets, like, next level, it's just like, nah, bro, we ain't doing this. We ain't vibing. We're going to play that PvP, but if I ever kill someone, I'm going to voice chat and act like we cannot waste their water. Claim it for the desert. So it was Freeman. But yeah, no, that's why you gotta, you don't trust anybody. Ooh, that engine looks kind of cool. I feel like it's got a little bit too much power to weight ratio. Just a tad bit. What about this one? Oh yeah, no, yeah. Honestly, it's like, come on now, we're playing a game here. It doesn't need to be like that level of fucking crazy. We'll do an almond engine. I think that'd look nice. Oh yeah, because that's always my strat. When I play games, I like talking to people and making friends. Just because I'm like, we can work together. This can be easier. You know? I used to love Destiny. I'd love just chatting to random people in raids and then never see them again. Be a Docker landing bay. Now this is gonna... Oh, what the hell? A Docker... Where to go to the pub, do the socializing there. That's fair. At least that way, if someone's an asshole, you can punch him. Not that I would recommend ever punching anybody. Oh yeah, no, like, you can... Don't get me wrong. I've met some cool people on games and stuff, but, like, Ark and DayZ, like, any sort of survival game where there's stuff to lose, stay the fuck away from them. Used to only on Konax servers, about the Coliseum, and on weekends, where you can take anything you want and people would love it. See, I've heard, like, some really good stories from, like, those sort of kind of, you know, like, private servers, but I'm always worried about, like, an admin fucking going crazy. Because, like, I did... Ship is missing a landing bay, ship missing a docker. Where am I gonna put the entrance on this fucker? Everything with servers, like, I hate them. Yeah, you're not wrong. See, Rust is a game. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%, Stone, 100%. People get way too fucking mouthy behind the fucking keyboard. Like, I never understand, like, the level of, like, mouthiness, because it's like, why are you such an asshole? Oh, yeah, power hungry is not the fucking word. Blackwing. Rust is always a game I want to get into. Flippy is a mad Rust player, which should tell you everything you know about Rust. And, like, I've always, like, yeah, he's always like, oh, let's go play Rust. And I'm like, because the thing I like about Ark and DayZ is I like the base, like, the map being laid out. You can kind of hide. Rust, to my knowledge, it's kind of, like, straight PvP all the time. Like, there's not really hidden bases. And the combat looks a bit fucking jank. Or maybe think of the Frank NPC. I think of the time I thought. Well, see, I will say you brought up a good point there. You brought an interesting point there, Raptor. Because anyone watch Frankie on PC? He used to be a really big DayZ streamer. Used to do kind of story-based kind of things. He got so much stick for it being scripted. And it's like, he's telling a story. Like, why would people get angry at it being scripted? It's like, what the fuck? Like, I would understand if he was playing, like if he was playing Battlefield, right? And he was hacking in Battlefield. But, like, dude was literally just, like, spawning in some, like, loot to make it, like, to make his whole cinematic thing, like, work better. Or, like, you know, make it... Like, that was what made it enjoyable. Yeah, people on the internet are weird. And yeah, you are right, Michael. No repercussion. Just gotta bang. Even... Oh, Halo... Oh, Jesus. Halo clan stuff, my god. Them's the days. Frankie watch WrestleMania and pretend it's free. Well, I mean, there's an element of it that would be real in that they're getting hurt, but yeah, it's scripted. Alright, so I need to figure out where the fuck I'm putting this docking bay. Is there a Star Wars ship that resembles... Star Wars ship that resembles what? This? Oh, it might. Do you have one of a kind? I do. I don't really like using it for doors and stuff, though, because it looks a bit jank. Ideally... Alright, we might have to move the ship around a little bit. Ideally... Oh no, that's where my landing gear is. No. So we're gonna have to probably use one of these. Or do I want to use the Deimos one? I have used the glassless cockpits. They're very fucking good. Let's see, which one do you guys think, are you going, Spider? Catch you later. Just won a World War III medium, 3 turrets. Yeah, no wonder you won, because that's sweaty. What are we thinking, guys? Should I use this one, or should I use the NG? The NG kind of looks more compact. Well, you could fit one in the other. That's kind of... NG fits better with the tire. Yeah. Alright, we need... So now I need to put all the engine stuff there. I was kind of liking where... I was liking how that looked. That, like, one piece. Oh, we could... Alright, hold on. We could maybe still fit it in. Let me see. Alright, so first thing we need... is we need a cockpit. We might do wing-based landing gear. With these snap points, wing-based landing gear can be kind of frustrating. Let me do my... reactor. Reactor, grav drive. I'm gonna be honest. I'm surprised, like, a mod author hasn't made like an all-in-one. Like, even from like from a design standpoint, would it be possible? Like, cause you got some extra space here, right? In this whole grav drive. I don't know what that space is needed for, but surely you could, like, fit some reactor components in there. It's like, I know some people don't like the merge, you know, the cube. But, like, if we look at, like, modern stuff, like, look at the... I always love the picture of the... Oh, what is the... It's like one of the propulsion, one of the jets used. It's made by NASA. Is it? I have no problem. I don't have a problem either. I just kind of wish that someone to make a... I think the gap is the armor. Oh, that's probably... Yeah, true. That's true. Like, what is it? Is it the Raptor engines NASA use? Is that Raptor? It's like an engine they use, basically, and there's, like, they've done 3 versions, like the original, and then, like, they're on the version 3, and, like, the size difference of how much they, like, because, like, the original had, like, so many pipes coming out of it and stuff, and then, like, the newest version has, like, 1 pipe, and it's, like, technology. Well, no, because if they were going with the NASA Punk, like, honestly, like, I'm gonna be honest here, right? I kind of want them to go back to NASA and get some more stuff. Like, NASA has made some fucking sick engines, and we have none of them, you know? Like, let's look at our engines here for a minute, right? That's feasible. That's a feasible engine. Like, looks realistic. I don't know about this one. I don't... And again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I like, you know, original. I like it, but it's like, where's, like... You would have expected them to have, like, you know, like some of the OG engines, like obviously the Relodyne, a lot of the Relodyne stuff does kind of feel kind of NASA-y. Yeah, see, I was hoping for some, like, it'd be kind of cool having some SRBs or some solid rocket boosters. Like, obviously, they wouldn't be used as that, but just, like, imagine, like, a long, like, thin engine that also had fuel in it, because, like, I'm assuming, like, there would, like in real life, you have your solid boosters, you know, that are stuff. Why'd you say I had tube? How you say it? Tube? Like, there's some engines that NASA have developed that have the fuel in them as opposed to being separate. Like, why would companies in this game not, you know, like Relodyne or Amidon, why would they not combine, like, having a system that, like, has the fuel inside of it? But see, then I suppose the other thing is, because we always get into this argument of, like, is the fuel is for the grav drive. We're assuming the engines are powered by just, like, pure batteries, like a reactor. The old Saturn V just makes my brain go 2 is all. What do you mean 2 is all? What you mean, brother? What the fuck? What did I put on that's not... Oh. Also, where's your ion engines? I know, like, real-life ion engines are fucking very efficient, not a lot of thrust. But, like, in 300 years of the future, why have they not developed better ion engines? Yeah, because, see, that's... You would have kind of assumed that, too. Oh, happy belated birthday. Wouldn't they also make the TIE Fighter? What about TIE Fighter noise? I'm just thinking of the meme of the dog that's like growling and it sounds like a TIE Fighter. Like, how much money do you think, like, because I suppose working with NASA, realistically, Bethesda probably didn't have to pay anything because they're promoted, because NASA's a government-owned company. So it would kind of just be seen as like, oh, we're going to get some publicity, you know, that's kind of cool. But, like, I would like them to go back and get more stuff, because, like, there's some things like, yeah, like, there's some elements, seeing a science paper and they mentioned TIE fighters and ion. Oh, no, ion engines are a real thing. They're, like, a real thing. They're, like, mainly used on probes and stuff because they're super efficient, but only in space. And they're like, oh, it's not a well, yeah, I suppose it's a government agency. Also, why don't they, like, ask the ESA? Like, the European space, we do some things over here, not a whole lot, you know? We're not making fucking rockets to go to Mars, but we're doing some cool things, I think. Right? Part of the... Ah, okay, cool. What's an ES? The European Space Agency. STS Shuttle mod. The STS Shuttle mod is very cool. My only issue with it, I don't know, have they fixed the collisions where you can click it? Because that was my only kind of issue with it. A lot of people were going to try and build, and if you're not familiar with the shipbuilder, it can be daunting as is. Having, like, pieces that take, like, 20 fucking years... Europe. Yeah, we go to space. Excuse, Stone, are you American, by the way? Before I offend everybody, if you are, motherfucker, Europeans created your country for better or worse. We do. I mean, I had no say in it. I'm Irish, but please give me a mod to dock smaller ships. That's the ultimate kind of end goal, in my opinion, Raptor. Like, that would be the icing on the cake for Bethesda, is to have an M-class ship that acts as a home ship that you can dock multiple vessels to. Per the administration parts of authority over other parts of the... Oh! So it had authority over other parts of the government. Wait, so does that mean NASA could have authority over, like, the Air Force? Yeah, we don't, to be fair, we don't do a whole lot with the ESA. Oh, never mind. That'd be cool, because I'd be like, yeah, we're going to make space fighters, which I think space fighters are pretty cool. I always wondered, like, and again, I know rockets are just better, obviously, but I always loved the idea of a space plane. Like, it's, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Like, China's, as like, they're a huge country. And, like, I feel like while there was a time where it was, like, you know, Russia versus the US, now I think it's China. Like, I think India's doing some stuff, too. To be honest, the more nations involved in space, the better for humanity. You know, like Aerospike. That's the engine, isn't it? Isn't the Aerospike the one that can go from air breathing to not air breathing, if I'm remembering correctly? Which is kind of a main needed. The moon, well, the moon would be like, if we want to ever do anything big, the moon will be the goal, because assembling things on the moon will be a lot cheaper. Because the lower gravity. Getting things up on the moon, yeah, it's still kind of, you know. You'll have like a moon station. Our orbit is packed with satellites. It's insane. Oh yeah, no, it is. It's fucking insane. What's Kessler syndrome? What is that? Europe is working on a Greg's in space. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Didn't Domino's spend money like delivering a pizza to the fucking space station, the ISS? Greg's in space. Jesus. All right, let me see. We need a reactor. Not just satellite, but debris. Holy, yeah. See, obviously we need Nova Galactic. Just like where they, yeah. Maybe not do that. Maybe no. Let's not, if anybody ends up becoming a major scientist and then a version of yourself tells you to do something, don't fucking do it. That's when space becomes full of crap. Oh, okay. Or working in the site. Now, you're going to the mines, and that's final, okay? You'll get cool red eyes. Let's not worry about the side effects of those red eyes. I wonder, do you think there is side effects of the red eyes? I don't believe Katy Perry went to space. Ain't no one spending time tracking the bolts. Oh, I mean, technically, like, it's an actual floating sausage. Oh, God. Like, because, what is it? Because she called herself, did she call herself an astronaut and stuff, which is a bit like, I don't know if you go that far, you know? Like, why you thought it was a good idea? Like, astronauts spend... Who's doing drugs? That's what I mean. Who's doing drugs? What the fuck? No, red eyes. Eyes, not ice. What the fuck is red ice? Is that an actual drug? Fucking hell. Alright, no problem. I don't know why YouTube's being stupid. Right, let me finish these engine part. Oh, now I have a Katy Perry fucking song stuck in my head. God damn it. Oh, okay, cool. I've always wanted to play that game. It's only a PlayStation exclusive. Actually, it probably isn't now. It's probably a... Develop including eye irritation, redness, blurred vision, floaters, decreased vision, or cornea. Katy Perry, what a div. Spacer girls were unforgettable. So red eyes. That's what I mean. Like, yeah, it's like... Because they see it like as a, like the what is it, the Xeno Warfare Division? Is it the Xeno Warfare Division? Are the Red Devils, are they the only ones that are Red Devils? Or is there, because obviously there can be people with red eyes that, I might have to check it out. Because I've always wanted to play that game. It always looked very cool. Alright, so... Yeah, so they only went Xeno Warfare, which again makes sense. But I wonder, were they trying to play on the Fremen of Arrakis? Orlando obviously thought she'd get stuck there because he's divorced. Orlando who? Who's Orlando? By Orlando, you're not saying Orlando Bloom. What the fuck? He's going out with Katy Perry. What? Fucking elf boy from Warhammer from fucking Lord of the Rings. What the fuck? Probably getting renamed if they encountered. Yeah, maybe don't call it Xeno Warfare. Be like, yo, Greg, for the last time, Jeremy, I'm not joining your Xeno Warfare. Just because I have tentacles, I'm a human. I'm not a human. I'm an alien, okay? We have rights. It's like, all right, Greg, whatever you say. Like, to be honest, there is a stark lack of, like, despite... So, we know that humanity, and we know that we fought in the settled system, to be fair... He's English! What? I thought he was American. Fucking hell. Oh, now I'm thinking, no, because does he have a British... He has a British accent in parts of the Caribbean. But anyway. Like, we have fought each other. We got bullied by the Great Serpent. Like, there's a stark lack of, like a system defense. I mean, there is the SysDef, but they're fucking useless. They can't even deal with pirates, you know? Like, if Elves and Lord of the Rings are flat earthers, and they're technically correct, what do you mean? Why, is it flat? He's not really... I know he's not a fucking elf, Lee. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not that stupid. He is a pirate, though, right? The earth is flat for elves. Is that an eye joke? I can't tell if there's like, if that's borderline elfism. Or if like you're being genuine. I don't know enough about Lord of the Rings. What was I gonna do? I was gonna put my docking thing here. Docker. Elfism, yeah, it's elves are races, right? You can be xenophobic. Alright, Banley, he's ruining everything. Next you'll tell us Todd Howard doesn't care about Starfield. Your race rebelled against the gods or something, and the elves didn't, so they got to stay the same. What? Is elfism like dwarfism? I don't think so. We'd have to ask Guilty. Guilty, what's your opinion being a dwarf? Is dwarf are we allowed to say dwarf? See, I feel like little people sounds really like really not patriotic. What's the other word? Patronizing. Like sometimes I went into a shop one day and I was like just standing at the cash register. And some guy like walked past me and he said, "Excuse me, big boy." And I was taken back. Like I didn't even have time for it to like register. I want to be like, "The fuck you mean, big boy?" Like, yeah. I was like, how dare you? I don't know about Orvs. Peter Dinklage will demand money from you. I can assure you. They dislike Olympus alternative. I think the nomenclature is little people, but not positive. Elfism is the result of degorge. What's degorge? Degorge. Can't tell if Michael's telling the truth or not. Sure, people do tend to have a chip. Yeah, oh yeah. Deadly and Guilty have a massive one. The Earth was made round for other races, so they couldn't pass to the next. Oh, okay. So fuck the elves, assholes. You had to stand on the shelf. For fuck's sake. I like how didn't they get it in Lord of the Rings? Elves are kind of different too. Aren't they like different? So like in Lord of the Rings, the wood elves are the evil ones and the dark elves are the wood elves. And the normal elves are just elves, but they're like the high elves. No? Have I just butchered that? No, they're not? Oh. Because the wood elves are the bow-slinging ones that live in the forests. What do you mean they're evil? They literally attacked them in The Hobbit. They, like, were running after them. I know that's why I said Elder Scrolls. I was referencing Elder Scrolls. Orcs are orcs. See, the Uruk-hai in Lord of the Rings, are they orcs? Or no? Because in Elder Scrolls lore, like what someone's saying there, orcs are elves. They just have a strong opinion of property rights. No, not good enough, not good enough. You know who had strong opinion on property rights? The Dark Elves. You know what they believe in? Slavery. I'm seeing a connection here, you know? One wants to live peacefully and not be disturbed. One wants to use the giant lizard people as slaves. They're Uruk-hai are orcs bred with humans. But then what were the things that were made in, like, in one of the movies, they come out of a bath? Like, what is that? Are they, like, is that how they make them? Is that the Uruk-hai? So what? So how do they... So what? They, like... How do they... What? How... Are they test tube babies? See, much like... I'm going to probably offend everyone here and their mother. Much like with the, orcs are fucked up elves. Uruk-hai are bred with goblins. Orcs as a race. Oh. It's all about the birds and the beads. That's what I mean. I thought they were growing in the mud pits. Oh, they gestate in the earth. Oh, that's why they... Oh. See, I prefer Elder Scrolls to... I like Lord of the Rings, but I prefer Elder Scrolls as lore. I've said that one or two times. My girlfriend tried to divorce me. Syndrome caused by micro detection. Okay, Michael is talking science. Oh. Micro of the long arm of chromosome 22. Oh. Took a minute. All good, all good. What am I missing? Took a minute to look it up. Lord of the Rings has lots of depth. Well, Lord of the Rings got a head start. Gestate in the earth sounds much better than grown in mud pits. I hope finally get to deal with has built the ship from asteroid. What ship from asteroid? You just need fuel tanks and ready to go. Funny enough, Elder Scrolls use the same kind of theming for orcs. They're basically their elf god twisted them into monsters and they took on the appearance of the connection. Eh? What you mean? Or the orcs are Elshimer. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with them copying it, okay? It just means that it's good. Let's put some fuel tanks. Like I always say, and it's probably gonna be, but I think that you could make some really good you could make some really good Warhammer. Oh no, I know the orcs are elves. You could make some really good not Warhammer. You could make some really good Elder Scrolls TV shows. Like, yeah, it'd be fucking banging. Go see a dreadnought in Starfield. What sort of a dreadnought? Dwarves were actually named that by the giants. Wait, the Dwemer? Oh, ESO storyline. Oh, like, wait. How do we get to talk about Bismarck? Hello there, Malloy. Crimson thought Skyrim came out for... I didn't fucking... No. Okay, backpedal there. That's not what I said. I have not done Horde mode yet. I don't know where the Warhammer came, but yes, Warhammer awesome. I wasn't aware when Lord of the Rings was created, okay? I was under the impression that, like... Again, I know now, okay? Like, I know now. I thought, like, Lord of the Rings was, like, written in, like, the 80s. I didn't realize... No, I didn't fucking say that! How dare you? I'm not that much of a moron. Chris Hemsworth as a Nord? Nah. We gotta have... Who would be a good, big, burly Nord? We need more landing gear. Danny DeVito. Sweet mother of God. Alright, it's not as bad as she's making it out. I know now Lord of the Rings I know that Lord of the Rings created. I realize that. Like, because the worst thing was I remember this argument because I was playing ESO doing PvP. And all I basically initially said was like that I think that if Elder Scrolls had been given the same amount of like movies and books that Lord of the Rings had, it could be equally good, if not better. And then like it got into a thing, and I think I may have, in the heat of the moment, said that they copied some things from Lord of the Rings, but I wasn't thinking. I was trying not to die. These are the afterburners here. These are engines too. Just crash land. Yeah, no, I know now. He wrote it before World War One, actually, or was it after? More familiar with Dungeons and Dragons, Lord of the Rings. Elder Scrolls lore is really deep. They're just afraid to. Yeah, they are. No, why? Yeah, okay, I lost the debate. Right? You happy? Is that what you want to hear? I do agree. Like, I will say, Elder Scrolls Online again. I can't sing enough praises because they go in depth. I think part of the reason they go in depth is because it's, if worse comes to worse, nothing is technically canon. Because yeah. Which, to be honest, like, Bethesda have kind of shown that they don't mind messing with the lore. Like, in Fallout 76, they changed the lore a little bit with the Brotherhood of Steel, and people got really angry, and I'm like, fuck them. You know, the Brotherhood of Steel, about Lord of the Rings cartoon. There was a cartoon? Like, I wasn't even a sperm cell then. Although what's the lifespan of a probably, yeah. Scrolls doesn't have the level of depth. See, I don't know, like, to be honest, Paul, I obviously, look, I'm not a huge Lord of the Rings fan. Like, I obviously understand Lord of the Rings has, you know, but I think that there is depth to it, in my opinion. There's a lot of, like, stuff, which I will say I find fascinating, considering that Bethesda they've done 2 books for the entirety of the Elder Scrolls. I mean, technically they probably did the collector's edition little book, the Imperial Guide to Tamriel Races, and like it's crazy to me that he's biased. There's no point. He's Elder Scrolls. Fuck off. That's not what I said. Well, yeah, it was, but yeah, like, I find it amazing that, like, the level of kind of lore they have in it, and, like, it's a game, like, they've never, yeah, no, I'm well aware now, okay? You guys don't need to bully me. I know I made a mistake, okay? That was, like, when I should have learned, don't argue with women, especially women that you're with. Don't fuck off. Now you sound like Mona. But I do kind of wish, like, there's just so much cool stuff that could be done. I think D&D when I think fantasy. See, again, Elder Scrolls is my first interpretation to Dungeons and Dragons, in that, like, the class system of Elder Scrolls is very D&D. But my only thing now is I don't like that D&D is mainly owned by Wizards of the Coast, and aren't Wizards of the Coast a bit Simzonia, A Voyage of Discovery is like the first real modern sci-fi. Oh, that's something I was wondering. Like, I was saying this, me and Deadly were talking about this. Like, it's crazy how, like, I think, when was The Expanse written? Because, like, I feel like prior to The Expanse, if you tell me The Expanse was written in, like, the 60s, I would believe it. It's, like, all of our best, like, sci-fi stuff was, like, generally, like, a fantasy. It's, like, written, like, over nearly 100 years ago. Not, obviously, Star Wars is not that old. But it's kind of crazy. I think what separates Elder Scrolls fantasy is elves are rarely the bad guys. In Elder Scrolls? Well, yeah, Elder Scrolls doesn't inherently, Elder Scrolls doesn't really... Oh, yeah, so, because I was going to say, I think The Expanse is probably, like, in my opinion, the first, like, modern sci-fi that we've gotten that, like, I'm a fan of. Because obviously, like, I didn't realize how big Dune is, right? Now, do I detest some racism there? Not all high elves are bad. Most of them, yes. But yeah, no, I know what you mean, though. But yeah, like a lot of those kind of, Ghosts on Mars. Oh, that's not what you're saying, though. You're saying something completely different. John Carpenter's Ghosts on Mars, a fucking awesome movie, by the way. Embarrassing. What is that? But yeah, like it's like, and I know we've obviously there's a lot of good ones, but like Dune, I didn't realize like how much like Dune, like the lore of Dune is fucking immense. Like it's crazy. Like just playing through the game and like reading Wikipedia articles and like just reading up on it and stuff. And it's like kind of the same with Lord of the Rings. Like it's like see, I don't, and I suppose I like reading. Like Warhammer is another one. Like Warhammer, although I suppose some of Warhammer, you might know, Lee. Like, how long was it when Warhammer became a thing before they started getting authors to write for them? The Martian aliens meme. Oh, Barsum. Because the more, like, science, like, I think Halo, one of Halo's biggest attributes to why it's so popular was the fact that from the get-go early on, Bungie was like, we're going to need to make books of this. And like, I feel like more games should do that. Like Mass Effect, it's kind of did it. Books are kind of a bit of a letdown, but like Starfield they need some books. See, I preferred The Hobbit to Lord of the Rings, and again, Deadly said I'm an idiot. But like, she means that nice, I think. Carry is an audiobook. Is it new or old? Lovecraft was also... Yeah, Lovecraft is one that I've wanted to kind of dive into. Who was the... H.R. Geiger was the dude who did Alien, but he's not an author, is he? Started in 76, I think. They started with... Yeah, so from the get-go... Like, I honestly think, like, and obviously their stuff... Marathon. Like, to credit where credit's due, Destiny has some good lore store there. You just have to... You just have to sidestep. Oh, he was an artist. Okay, yeah, okay. Because I knew he was very prominent in, like, the whole... Like, yeah, he was very prominent in, like, the kind of the making the alien, the xenomorph and stuff. I have not seen the animated Hobbit series. Hobbit is more fun. Yeah, see, I prefer the Hobbit because I think it's more. Yeah, now obviously, I didn't watch Lord of the Rings till like I was probably like maybe 12 or 13. Because my first like big kind of, or my first like introduction to Lord of the Rings was, I remember a few kids in my primary school were like talking about it, and like the books were fucking huge. Geiger was essentially an artist who focused on cosmic horror. He depicted his own nightmares. He was a very tremendous soul. That's like, yeah, that's always like, that's a bit like your first took to, oh, I'll have to check that out. I have recently kind of started listening to the audio drama. I know Halo did one, and then there's one by is it Stardock? They like their YouTube channel that do like ship stuff. I love their content. They do like, what is it called? I can't remember what they call it. Well, Fallout has a lot of Lovecraftian stuff. In terms of building thing, I'm working on it. Space Dock. Thank you, Space Dock. Stardock. Sojourn, that's it, yep. That was their original series. I think I've watched one or two. Lovecraft was dope, but also a racist. Oh, Lovecraft is a person? I didn't know Lovecraft was a person. I just thought it was like a... well, that makes sense. So Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring came on theater, and I was so confused by the end. I didn't realize it was going to be multiple parts. Oh, God. Bring the mine. See no turtle. There's no fucking turtle. I need to put some landing gear somewhere. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Again, hindsight is fucking great, isn't it? Oh, what the fuck? Hello there, Marilyn. Well, I feel like to be completely honest with you, obviously not trying to get into it because I don't ever condone any sort of stuff like that, but it's like it was a different time. Not that that does not excuse any of it, but yeah, it's like we're currently discussing sci-fi. Originally, I may have said that I thought that Skyrim's lore was as old as Lord of the Rings, and my girlfriend schooled me. Yeah, now we're talking about like kind of like I was saying how a lot of like what we see now as like our big kind of primary like, you know, like fantasy Lord of the Rings, like sci-fi, you've got like Dune and like there's a load of other ones, Star Wars. It's all kind of like stuff that came out like quite a while ago. Obviously Star Wars, I always forget, is Star Wars 80s or is it? No, it's earlier. It's a lot earlier. Well, yeah, no, you separate the art from the artist, I suppose. Fuck yeah, that's like fucking over 50 years ago nearly. That's math. Let me do the math. Yeah, no, that's almost 50 years ago. The War in Heaven began. What the fuck is the War in Heaven? Is that because the War in Heaven's in Stellaris, but when you say War in Heaven, is that what they call the War in Warhammer? Still remember seeing it theaters. Howard Lovecraft, weird fiction author, born, lives in New England, died in the 1920s. Fuck me! He died in the 1920s. Jesus Christ! Like it's crazy to me. When was Dune written? Because I don't think the Dune guy's dead, right? Like 11 or 12 when I saw my first Star Wars movie theaters, and I'm 50 years old, and that tells you right. Yeah, it has been. I've heard of Cthulhu. I have heard of Cthulhu. It's weird because I love like Thalassophobia. Oh no, I've heard of Lovecraft. I've heard of it, and I've heard of Cthulhu. Necrons are the ones I saw. Proper 3 at the cinema when they came out. I think I saw Revenge of the Sith in the cinema. That doesn't really. Obviously, that's not a kind of a, you know, a big one up everybody's thinking. Where am I gonna put landing gear on this fucker? Or was damn Dune Star in the 60s, spanned to the 80s. So I mean, like it's like I find it like if we look at like say like because you guys will know a lot more because I know there's tons of fucking sci-fi stuff out there. Like people mention what's the one. That's pretty much, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Recon. I feel like it is lacking. Like, despite... Oh, I should have had that fucking mod. That would have been right, Master. If you're talking about the book, the game a long time ago before. There's a tabletop role-playing game? See, I probably would like that. Color of Space, Dagon, Mountains of Madness. First dead, he died when I was born. Jeez. But yeah, like, it's like, you think with, like, modern... Like, there's very... And I suppose it's like it's always going to be tricky, right? Because, like we talk about Elder Scrolls is obviously it's obviously been inspired by, you know, Lord of the Rings. You know, obviously, like games like Starfield, Halo. Like Halo was inspired heavily by Alien. You know, so no matter what happens, there's always going to be like, oh, it's based on this, but. Yeah, there hasn't been anything like super mind-blowing. Despite like all this like AI getting better CGI, all this sort of stuff. Like, I mean, there's been Expanse is good. Like, don't get me wrong, the Expanse very good. The Captives War. Would love Murderbot. I'll have to Google Murderbot. I think I just wish whoever was at Microsoft at the time of like the Halo stuff, like would have actually sat the producers down and be like, you're gonna make this how we tell you to make it, you know? Like, I don't know, like maybe I'm obviously not a director or like a writer or anything, but like I feel like if you had brought in like Eric Nyland, who was literally the main guy behind the original Halo books, and you had him alongside when they were directing the Halo TV show, it could have been far better. Like, I enjoyed it, but like Halo the lore is so expansive and so fucking good. Watch Orthodox Priest buy and react to Richard Boyle's Hell's Reach film. The extra commentary. It's better than some of the... Oh god. Try to give it a chance, but they change. See, yeah, they change. To be honest, I do agree. Like, some things... Like, if they were going to go this whole route of, oh, we're going to make, like, a different, you know, it's going to be, like, a different character sort of thing. Hello, Tennessee. Welcome. Like, that would have been fine, you know? Like, that's fine. Like, you want to make, like, a different... But, like, yeah. It's just a weird one at the end of the day. We're talking about oh good. Expanse the only good modern. The Expanse does, I think the Expanse does a good job. See, that's why, like, as a Halo fan, because the Expanse, when does the Expanse take place? I don't mind change lore, but you have to make, yeah, no, like, yes. Hello, whole Halo show about the new, more human Spartans. Yes, exactly. Like, cause that whole thing about the Spartans, like, and the whole, like, the implant. Spartans didn't have implants. They were literally trained as children. Like, and Spartans had emotions. They weren't robots. They just followed orders, you know? Like, that's the thing. Like, it's just, yeah. What do you think Halo would have been like if it sent to another Spartan shoes that a chief? Not Palmer wouldn't be well received. Quan. No, not Quan. Is this a TV? Yeah, we're talking about the TV show lore. Honestly, I've said this before. So when Halo... Oh, that's not supposed to stick out there. So, fun little fact. When Halo 5 was being made, right? You know how in Halo 5 there's two sets of Spartan teams. You've got Blue Team, which is Master Chief and all that, you know, the cool guys. And then you had Fire Team Osiris, right? And Fire Team Osiris consists of... Oh, shit. What's his name? Fuck, what's his name? Locke, Tanaka, Vale, and Buck, right? Originally, it wasn't supposed to be Buck. It was supposed to be... Thorn from Spartan Ops. He was supposed to take the role of Buck. Now, because remember me and a fun little tidbit, me and Deadly, we before either of us did like YouTube, we were gonna do like a podcasty type thing, and like I mentioned this on like the kind of podcast it never came out. I was very shit, and she did all the effort, and yeah, I was crap. But I always like to think that, because the whole plot point behind Halo Infinite or Halo 5 and the storyline is basically Locke is trying to chase down Chief because Chief is going after Cortana. He's going rogue, and all these planets are waking up, and the UNSC think it's Chief, so they're sending Locke, right? Now, in the trailer, you see Arbiter talk to him, which anyone who hasn't played Halo, watch the cutscenes, they're amazing. But like the whole thing about like the Arbiter is basically like, you know, why are you going after one of your own? Like, Locke is basically an assassin for Oni. And, like, he says in it, like, Buck and him have a conversation, and Buck basically, like, says something along the lines of, you're not the only reason, you're not the only one who's here because of Chief. Because, like, everyone looks up to Chief. But Locke, because Locke is kind of seen as kind of the like an Oni spy, yeah. But I think Thorn would have been a far better team leader because Thorn actually believed in what it was to be a Spartan. You see in Spartan Ops, which phenomenal, I always recommend the cutscenes, like Thorn is a Spartan. He's the closest Spartan 4 we have to being a Spartan. And Halsey even said it when Halsey kind of makes the remark of like, oh, like, some of you are closer to Spartans than other. And it's sad that they didn't use Thorn because I think it would have been amazing. It would have made a lot more sense because there's like a what is it? There's like a scene, was it for Halo Infinite, I think? Where there's like a kid, and the kid's holding like a Spartan doll, and it's clearly a Spartan 4, but the kid's painted it green to make it look like Chief, because the whole, again, the ad campaign for it, for Halo, yeah, it wasn't available, which annoys me, because he was so fucking cool. Like, I like Buck, don't get me wrong, Buck. Nathan Fillion is good, but like, let someone else do it. Buck already has a game, he has lore, he fucking has Destiny. Like, I would have loved to have seen Thorn, like, take up the mantle of... Which I think, technically, now he runs Fireteam Majestic. Yeah, sorry. Halo nerd, I kind of went a bit in-depth. But no, yeah, I would love to see... Can that go in there? Will it go in there? Yeah, which, honestly, that was, in my opinion, one of the stupidest things that 343 ever did. Like, they killed Jul Madama, the main character, right? Was one of the best protagonists of Halo. He wasn't religious zealot. He was captured by Oni and interrogated and tortured. His wife was killed because of basically bullshit with Oni. He hated humanity. That's why he wanted to fuck them. And do you blame the guy? And they kill him off in Halo 5 because they have to big up the fact that Fireteam Osiris are fucking... I love Halo. But they make Fireteam Osiris look like fucking Avengers. Like, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, you see, like, the Halo 5, like, Chiefs, like, Blue Team, and they're so in sync. There's no communication. They know what's going on. Here's your gun, Chief. Thanks. Blah, blah, blah. Fireteam Osiris come in, they're ground pounded. I know the whole point is they're trying to highlight the fact that the new blood versus the old blood. But it's like, if you're thinking about killing off a character, maybe have a poll. Oh god, no. That's, yeah, it literally was Spartan. That's like when Gears of War did a poll to see if Clayton Carmine would die or not. And then they released the footage of how he would die, and he was in a bathtub he was making bacon with a toaster, and the toaster fell in and killed him. Oh. But yeah, it's like, come on now. Who's better? The Unity Marine? Oh, the Marines all the way. The Army, there's a reason Reach fell. Their Army was dog shit. That's unfair. They were never going to win Reach. Actually, would they have won Reach? Probably not. Not with the Arbiter in control. Like, I like, that's what I mean. I'm a Halo nerd, and like, that's why, like, I'm such a big fan of Starfield, because I love seeing games like do interpretations of science fiction. Oh, no disrespect in that regard. Like, Bungie really gave the UNSC Army the short end of the stick in it. Like, although, to be fair, I will say, on the ground, in ground combat, the UNSC always won. They always won the ground war, and then the Covenant would glass them. And that's mainly the Army doing the job, but in Reach, it was kind of it was a clusterfuck. They didn't really want to... They didn't really think the Covenant would, like, hit. Well, yeah, but Harvest was a shit show. That was kind of like, bruh, what the fuck? That's me. The Halo books are so fucking good. Like, and then you see Microsoft, and they're like, oh, you guys like Halo? No, okay. Here's no Halo for you. It's like, excuse me? Alright, does that look? That looks kind of funky, but I actually kind of like how it looks. Oh, where the fuck did that go? It wasn't even fucking here's Bethesda. Here's Fishing and Elder Scrolls Online, which again are both perfectly fine games, no disrespect to them. But where's me fucking ship parts, Todd? Where the fuck is me snap point, Todd? Why won't you... Oh, there we go. I make Power Trippers objectively badass sci-fi, dropping from orbit. Oh, ODSTs are so fucking cool. The comics, the Halo comics, yes, Escalation, love them. And that's what made it worse, because, like, Jul Madama is, like, such a cool character. Like, they put him in the books, and then they kill him in the first fucking cutscene. It's like, where's his fucking shields? That's one thing that irked me. Like, you hear the line in... Everyone who's played Halo Reach, remember the line? Those were zealots. Yeah, their shield strength matched 2. He is wearing zealot armor. Dude has... We'll get fishing in Starfield. Dude has god-tier fucking shielding, right? He's in a war zone. He gets one tap to the head by... Who was it? Was it Locke with the light rifle? It's like, excuse me? And then he gets stabbed because... It's just, yeah... hard sci-fi, what's that like? It's more... Halo is hard sci-fi. Actually... Well, Halo started off as hard sci-fi, and I think that pre-Covenant War, or post-Covenant War, it went a bit more fantasy, kind of. But original Halo was very hard sci-fi, like realism, no fancy heebie-jeebie space magic and stuff. I love hard sci-fi more. What's conventional? Is that Star Trek? Star Wars is sci-fi fantasy. Ah, okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with sci-fi fantasy space wizards. What do we think, guys? Do we think that looks okay from the back? I'm gonna have to come out and come back in. Why are you 50 feet in the fucking air? Alright, I don't know why that's up there. Right now we can see again, put some weapons. The most I know is that Warhammer is science fantasy and Lord of the Rings is high fantasy. Warhammer is basically anger and frustration. It's like, why does he do that? Because war. I always try to get my girlfriend to say in her little British accent, in the grim darkness of the 41st... What is it? No, what is the line they say? You've made a raptor? What's a raptor? The fuck's a raptor? What do you mean? More fantasy. The fighter jet? No, I don't think he means the fighter jet. I'm hoping he doesn't mean the raptor from in-game. I think either in the spectrum. Star Wars is great to me and expands hard. To me, like, I like a bit of everything, you know? Like, I like Mass Effect. I would say Mass Effect is kind of rooted in, realistic sci-fi. Yeah, it was a Starfield ship. It's not a fucking... What the fuck you mean? It looks... kind of... Magic buttons that turn on gravity. Never mind the science. When you look into the story of the Primarchs, the Heresy Siege there has definitely got... Oh, yeah, no. Oh, like, yeah, it's... Why do I see merging flipping over there? Actually... What is Descent? Yeah, like, that's what I mean. Like, testament to Mass Effect that they try to explain everything. Don't you fucking say it, you bastard. They try to explain everything. Fuck off, Tenebro. But yeah, like, they try to explain, like, it's what is everything is basically manipulating. They use Element Zero to manipulate gravity and stuff, and biotics are basically if I remember correctly, it's all to do with dark matter. Like there's an entity, like I think it's like it's supposed to be dark matter, and there's humanity's like, or they found ways to manipulate it by using EZO, Element Zero, and that's also where biotics come from, because they're able to manipulate Mass Effect fields to kind of use the dark matter. New Element is genius because that's what I mean. Like, it does a good job. Like, it's and look, obviously some stuff is the Vanguard A ship is the Vanguard A ship is a raptor, isn't it? It's not that, but I could see maybe it's not supposed to be a raptor. supposed to be. I was just trying to make a shuttle, but I think the issue is it got a bit wide. It's a bit flat. Hello there, by the way. I really like these, but I don't like using them because they're off-center. Like, I've got a question. There's a few military people here. In a plane, right? If you're installing a machine gun in the left wing and a machine gun in the right wing, do you flip one of the machine guns upside down so they can both be fed from, like from the same direction? Or no? Or do they build the guns backwards? Descent was released in 1995. Favorite fan theories, these sorry look like monster aliens, but they manipulate people's minds so they were... Hey, don't you be disrespecting them. How dare you? I think they do when they build it backwards, I'm not sure. Seagull. Reverse fed. Ah. Because why isn't Starfield's fucking weapons reverse fed? Like, why can't I flip that? You know, like, I like these. I think these look really cool. Like mini turrets. And they are actually turrets. Like Bethesda, they're turreted. You know? Flipping World War II. Yeah, because I was thinking, imagine like how awkward that would be. Yeah, come on now. What are you, weren't you guys bought for fucking, what is it, 2.3 billion? Imagine the new Mass Effect we could finally... Honestly, I have more hope that Starfield is going to get ship parts than I do that Mass Effect is going to be good. No, Starfield has actually followed the laws of weapons, which... And look, I've seen it mentioned a few times, like the Discord and like over the course of community. Obviously, it's not a realistic shooter sort of things, and you have to use blah blah blah. But like some things, like because I feel like, and I'm just guessing here, right? But like some of these like weapons, like if you look at them, like you can see it very prevalent here with these weapons, right? Yeah, there is another Mass Effect coming. Mass Effect 4. So, like, this is clearly meant to be fixed, okay? These, to me, look like they were supposed to be gimbaled. Like, in Elite Dangerous, there's 3 types of weapons. You've got fixed weapons, which only point forward. You have to move your ship. Gimbaled, which will actually move a little bit, and then turreted. I get the feeling that Bethesda was probably going to play with that system at some point and then just dropped it. Because you have quite a few of these. Like, this is another one that looks like it can maneuver up and down. Obviously, when you get to the C-Class, you have actual turrets. Which I kind of would have liked. Like, I think it would have been a lot cooler to have, like, fixed weapons that you had to move your entire ship. Is there any other ones here? God, this looks like it can swivel. Where's Mijashako? As a fan of railguns, this is the worst railguns I've ever seen. Is it because of small radius from your ship that you can aim manually firing even if the weapons aren't moving? So if the ship stays still but the weapons turn slightly, do they stay? Hey, wait, so say that again? Hold on, Mass Effect to me feels like Star Trek level sci-fi, more effort put it up on the science. Plus aliens. Ones are very hard sci-fi. Well, the railguns look cool, but like the range of the railgun, 1300. Excuse me. Do you know how science works? I really wish I'm gonna have to get a button that plays that. This recruit is 21 kiloton slug. The main cannon of the Eververse class dreadnought fires one of these every 3 seconds at 3 point something the speed of light. We don't eyeball it. We check. I can't remember though, but I love that fucking line. I mean, Asari confound it. So many potential plot points could have been explored and expanded upon. Oh, what did you say previously? Now I'm curious. Oh, the fan theory about the Asari, yeah. I never really got the hype behind the Asari, you know? Like, it's just like, oh, they look like women. Oh, okay, I see. Everyone's gonna love them. Not that I don't have a problem with that. I liked Tali more in Mass Effect. Personally, the visual design, the Turians are fucking cool. How do you know the Turian's out of ammo? Because he switches to the stick up. Is it nobody's going to get these references at all? Well, one or two people. Mass Effect, so good. That would be like the pinnacle. You got like Halo coming back, Gears of War stuff, EA finally getting a good Mass Effect. Hot space ladies, they spawn to colonize the galaxy for hot aliens. Alright, let me see what weapons we putting on this monstrosity. We gotta use the singe. Fire and miss 20. Yep, 20 minutes later, it's like, oh shit. Fucking some dude's like in a Kill City. You know, like the meme in Family Guy? Like, dude sitting in their house in a Kill City taking a shit. Fucking railgun blows the front door. Dude just sat there like, ah, oh, hell. Green, blue, space blades automatically Star Trek. Wait, green, blue, space babes? What the I thought you said blades. Other species, more. Like in Dragon Ball Z, when they miss their massive attack, does it just keep going? So you'll hit something. Eventually. Ballistics in Starfield bugged me. You should hypothetically be able to be clapped by a railgun round fired 20 years ago during the Colony War, because unless it run into something. Well, see, the only thing with that, right, is if, like, again, maybe somebody here might know maths, okay? Because I'm not, you know. If someone orbiting Earth, right, fired a railgun round and it missed, right? If, like, if it's firing it, like, again, this is like, how would I don't know, in layman's terms, would it escape Earth's, or would it escape the solar system, or would it still be under the control of the sun, and would it just orbit? Like, would it have an orbitary pattern? So, you know what I mean? Like, obviously I know that, because like railguns, they're like, it depends on the genre. Like Halo, I think it's like the smaller ones, like 1.7 times the speed of light. Max are like 14% the speed of light. It's like, yeah, if you like fired a railgun, would it just keep like, would it have like an orbital trajectory at some point? Maybe I was someone who bought and played a bit of Starfield release and then put it down and think about getting back into it. I would recommend, yeah, new game, start from scratch, probably hit some. Yes, I mean, you're probably going to hit something. I don't think it would ever get far enough. I would recommend, yeah, I would start a new playthrough and just play through it, honestly. Like, there's obviously mods, but I always recommend just play it normal first. Get into the shipbuilding, the factions. Unless it grabbed by a gravity well, it could hypothetically continue the path velocity forever. That's what I mean, but like, how? Because, see, yeah, if an object... Like, what is it we need? Like, say if the speed, let's say if we have an object, again, yeah, I know, Crimson, Crimson shouldn't talk mathematics. If an object had the speed necessary, right, to escape Earth's gravity well, okay? If that object still kept that speed and it did like a flyby of Earth, would it get pulled in by Earth's gravity well? Or would it just completely fly past it? Space is massive. The Starker explains. This actually explains conversation. You ever seen that hard sci-fi show named Planetes? It focuses on the hazard of orbit's debris. Oh, well, that sounds like a lot of realism, because that is that more than likely going to be a very serious problem in the years to come if we ever do kind of get our shit together. So it just blasts, yeah, so it's not going to, like, stop. Which makes sense. It's like in Stargate. If it has escape velocity, no orbit will not grab it. Oh, so just zoom. Because, like, when... It's like was it Stargate, where, like, depends on... It would likely have its path bent. Weather bends enough. Ah, okay. Because that's what I was wondering. Because, like, just because it has, like, escape velocity orbit, does that mean that it still wouldn't be affected? For fuck's sake. We got it. Still wouldn't be affected? Oh, railguns are like... Isn't there, like, a story about a guy who tried to sell... He had, like, a method of, like, selling... Or he was trying to sell a method of shooting satellites into the planet with a giant cannon. And they wouldn't buy it. So didn't he go to, like, Gaddafi or someone? And then he got arrested? Because I know that in some sci-fi, that's what they use. Like, Halo has a map called Longbow. Deadly Still There, you should probably remember that. And it uses a kind of a railgun system where basically it just spins a projectile in a circular, like a kind of a rail, like a train. And it goes around and around until it picks up enough speed, and then a section of it opens and goes straight into space. It's only really used for probes, though, because I feel like you would kill a person if you strap them to it. In planets, they form the orbital cleanup crew because a passenger spacecraft had hit. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. The doomsday gun. It's like, because it's like the kind, like, it makes sense as a concept now, realistically, yeah. Something like that. Small rocket pod strapped to a rail. Yeah, so it just, because it basically keeps picking up speed. Because, I mean, that's obviously the premise behind railguns, necessarily. You're just constantly, like, you're making it, you're well, actually, no, because railguns and Gauss guns, they're kind of, I know one is better. I think Gauss guns or railguns are... Spin launch is cool as fuck. Would imagine being launched in orbit. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't think it's not. I don't think humans would have a fun time on it. We would 110% get turned into mush. See, that's where, like, Mass Effect gets around that whole kind of thing by just making the ship weigh nothing. It has no mass, or little mass. Space elevators are really cool. But US military, give me my Mac cannons. Doesn't some Navy destroyers have railguns? The thing is, they're not really practical because you have to constantly change the barrels out. Let me live on Earth and work in space. See, my kind of thing with that is like, because obviously, like, science, you know, like NASA and all them have been testing and stuff, but, like, we don't really know the long-term exposure in space. You convinced me to turn to a pirate? What the fuck? How did I convince you to turn to a pirate? Like, I wonder, like, because, I mean, humans, we do a good job of surviving in space. Like, our organs and stuff, like, function. We can eat, we can poop. Which, that's good, right? But yeah, like, I want that railgun. I want a railgun too. A proper one. Experiments on land only. Nobody's ever able to keep the friction from melting the rails. Yeah. Like, it's... Can't shower, though. Yeah. Radiation exposure. Because the muscle atrophy and stuff, that's, like, one of the biggest ones. And like, realistically, if you were never coming back down to Earth, like, the bone density thing, I don't know if it would be, like, you'd probably end up like fucking the Baron Harkonnen guy. Fucking snake person. Jesus. That's why I like in The Expanse, oh, they terminate? I mean, it makes sense. It wasn't feasible. Planning to do one on the Zumwalt, never able to get it far enough along, so they gave it a 155. The interesting effects we know of long-term space kills parasites in humans, and those being gone causes our immune system to go into overdrive and attack. Oh, that's not fucking good. That guy freaked me out when he floated across the table. Oh yeah, Baron Harkonnen. He's just like, what the fuck? Why does he look like that? Don't you see that in Expanse that people are born on? Yeah, no, they're like slender and lanky, and it's like the I do like that they make the Martian Marines train in 1G. That's why, like, I made the joke about like how the Aquila City, they're like, what is it, 1.5G? Like, if you were born and live in Aquila City, you would be able to punch a lot fucking harder. Like, but then I don't know how long it, like, evolutionary, I don't know how long it would take. Like, would we see it in generations, or one of the things being accounted for with the Mars colony is how to suppress our immune system in absence to Earth biomes. So what you're saying is we'd have to bring our own parasites. Rock and Stone. That's a really fun game. I'll do a Barduk. All right, no, all right, Michael, have a good one. I was gonna say, all right, no, Groth. No, it's not here. The counter was detected. Well, that happens. Sci-fi over the main character, very frail, tall guy who was raised in low G. Oh. See, that's why I would assume like exosuits would be kind of the strat. I know, isn't there like, there's some instances in real life of like humans like that have evolved to a certain extent over the course of like several. I've seen it ad multiple times for half exosuits. Oh, that's the walking thing. It's supposed to help you walk more efficiently, which is kind of cool. Move to space. Space, the final frontier. It's not really the final frontier until you get to space, and there's probably like more, you know? All right, let's do structural. Final old folks home. Yeah. It's, I mean, those to be fair, those like exoskeleton cool, they're quite cool. I feel the only big issue with them is like, if we start to rely on them, we'll start to get weaker. Like, I feel like realistically, as humans, we'll probably have a Quarian situation where we'll probably live in suits. Are you still there, Deadly, or did you fall asleep? Elderly residents. Well, exosuits, like, themselves are not that... Like, I don't think they're that, like, hard to make, necessarily. Now... Yeah, that's fair. That is very true, Recon. Like, because the thing is, like, because exosuits, obviously, they're cool, but, like making like simple ones, like not simple ones, like, you know, like ones that are kind of like more like kind of like you think you're loader from like something like an amp suit, or, you know, like it'd be slow but it would give you lift. Now if we can get power armor like Halo style or Warhammer that enhances the user's strength and agility, like, you know, I want to be Master Chief, just minus the augment, bring on the floaty. I want to be the Prophet of Truth. I am truth, instrument of the gods. So I feel like instead of like instead of going the route of let's make exosuits to make everyone's life easier, I think they should focus on trying to benefit people who like can't use their limbs properly or legs, you know, like uplift the people that need assistance as opposed to just I ask you to join the Eternal Crusade. Make me a knight of the Holy Emperor. His hover device is, yeah, is pretty fucking cool. Because I didn't realize until playing, like, Doom that, like, fucking... Like, their humans are very fucking, like, modified. Like, they're mutants. Let's do... What color should we make this? Oh, it always is military first. Which always bothers me. Because I know that in Civ, that's usually the route everyone goes. But, like, come on now. I usually go... I like to keep my people happy for... Well, actually, that's a lie. In Stellaris, I build a fleet so that pirates will fuck off. And then I start making everybody happy. Harkonnen skin. Yeah, it's... What about yellow? Oh, yeah, 100%. I don't think I've ever made a yellow ship before. Oh, these, yeah. You thought they were weapons? Gonna play as Germany and conquer everyone. Oh. Which... I'm trying to remember what Civ. Which... Who's the most recent Germany? Isn't it a woman? No. The woman is Russia in the newest Civ. Alright, let's do... I like playing as Rome because Rome's cool, but then you realize that they don't have any kind of cool benefits. They're just kind of like, yeah, we're here. Oh, it's Bismarck. That's correct. It's usually Bismarck. You're correct. All right, let's... Wonder if yeah, we will be, more than likely. Russia, yeah, Russia, that's it. It's Catherine the Great. I just remember her. She got her T-34 tanks, which are kind of... I mean, they're not bad, but they're kind of, yeah. Remember when we used to play, me, Binary, and Flippy would play? We'd always make Flippy play as the Aussie. Isn't Scotland a powerhouse in, like, in the most recent Civ because of golf courses? Agree to go into Stellaris of the law. There's a DLC pass you can get, which is what I'd probably recommend, because it's a bit, yeah. Starfield has the bionic pose of vanilla. Yeah, it's like, give us some fucking cybernetics. I want to crush people with my hands. The power of golf. Yeah, bruh. Golf is the strategy. 6 vanilla. Oh yeah, because I heard that in the most recent one, they completely changed how the game plays. Which, again, I'm not like against. They need to be there. The lighter white. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, how do you know he's a robo-leg? Why are you taking his trousers off, you pervert? I'm joking. Oh, Jesus Christ. What? Are you fucking serious? Alright, hold the fucking phone here. Hold the fucking phone, folks. Hold the fucking phone.
Okay. Hello?
I might need to kill him. Because he's invincible. I can't kill him.
No sign of hostiles. Standing.
No, I think it's just because he has a knee pad. Get back up. Get back up.
All clear. Target's long gone.
Why are you teabagging him? Stop teabagging him.
Secure.
Let me free cam. Nah, it's just a knee pad.
Enemy escaped. We'll get him next.
Why is he teabagging? What the fuck? This isn't Halo, bro. I was gonna say though, cause like if that was a thing and modders hadn't used it, I was gonna be like, bruh.
All clear. Target's long gone.
Target's long gone. Alright, let me disable. Disable. Perfect. Free cat. Perfect.
Yes. What?
Yeah, no, they didn't win. It was a stalemate. I like to think it was because the UC didn't want to like fight civilians, but then they probably didn't give a fuck. All will work. Hey, now.
Need some work done? Okay.
Where is the Wendigo? What do we call this? We're gonna call it the Starling. Teabag to death. What mod gives me? It's not a. It's not really a mod per se. You just used Axe with friends. Each side. Yup. Are you still there, Guilty, or did you also fall asleep? Aren't Starlings red and black? You're thinking of the American Starling. This is the European Starling. A little bit different.
Howdy.
Howdy, that's not the fucking ship. Wee boom.
Hey, what can I do for you?
I didn't even know if there was a European. Hello. I was gonna ask you something about some of what we're talking about. What's your opinion on space stuff? But I feel like I can't remember specifically what I was gonna ask. Lightweights. Statistic wise, the UC should have stomped. What did you learn? You learned the Crimson's god tier building ships? Because you should have known that already. Ones I see are black with white spots. Rather lore that irks me. I don't know. I think it's just a mix of, you know, some stuff. It was railguns. I think it's all great. Whatever the question was, best mod. Yeah. I thought you didn't like mods. I thought you were a vanilla gal. All right, gentlemen. Oh shit. All right. My testicle protectors came in the mail. That's a problem. Now let me go fix that. Excuse me, Gary. As moderator. Gary's all excited.
Need some work done? Sure.
Honestly, how the fuck am I gonna get that out of there? Oh no, we're good. Why did the whole ship just... Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Where the fuck did they go? Oh. Are we there? I think I see them in there. We're back in medieval times. We had the biggest dick contest. Why do you know that? The fuck do you... I look up history of animals and stuff. Why are you looking up who had the biggest dick in fucking ancient time? Was it Geoffrey the Third or Adonis the Fourth? What the fuck? But do the balls go... Huh? All right, remember, let's keep this PG here, guys, okay? I'm only 12. Don't make fucking Guilty have to mod. She's not good at that. Wasn't me, I'm in modern times. Well, I mean, they do call me tripod.
Hello?
Chicks have a peg leg.
Hello?
Oh. I'm not 70. Fuck, go fuck yourself. Shelly, what? Why are you here? I'll have to do my job. Yeah, I'm eating. Don't do weird shit. Yeah, of course you are. You're eating. I turned 30 last week. Oh, it's fine. I'm here. Get muted. Oh, God. There were just enough people with STDs to make them seem fashionable. Jesus Christ. Trustworthy pilot you got there. I don't trust anyone. That mod looks pretty bad. You should download Tenebro. It's a fucking awesome mod. And I guarantee you it's not going to asterisk, probably not going to crash. Well, I've never had any issue with it. Ghost is always in fucking. You should see him if you're friends with him on Discord. He's always, when he's not doing that, he's always in fucking. He's always in creation, in fucking the creation kit, adding stuff and fixing stuff. We're the same age? Do I sound that old to be people? What do you mean? How old do I sound? I can do high pitch. There he is. I can do high pitch. Hello. This is my real voice. I just got flashbacks of the fucking. I can't download Xenomod. I've already had an obsession with Crucified. I had Xenopets. Makes tick. Appears to saves. I don't think Xenomod would. I don't think Xenomaster would really affect your save that much. You sound as old as the 2-day-old. Don't flies die really young? I am a saying. Bond. What the fuck, Bondar? All right, let's go to. That's a ship. That's a sensor contact. Yeah. Do flies live to... Yeah, they live. I don't think they live that long. Gonna review the immersive ship. Great. Jesus fucking Christ, what was that? Alright. Okay, Shelley, I understand.
Good to see a friend.
Alright, Andromeda, kill yourself. I don't actually. Alright, Shelley. You hungry? Yeah, Gary has been teaching them shit.
Howdy.
No, that's...
Pardon.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ghost, why can't I interact with Shelley? There we go, we're good. Shelley, talk to me, please. Shelley. No, I'm not putting you down, don't worry.
Yes, hey.
She looks so fucking... So she's not supposed to be that small. So she, like, look at her animation. She gets so confused. Yeah, just inspect. Yeah, look. Let me fucking talk.
Okay. Hello?
Shut the fuck up.
Yes. What?
Hello? Where do I click? Hello now. Wait. Stop. Oh, she's in the wall. Oh. Oh. Bella is trying to push her onto space. No, Andromeda. I'm trying to feed my fucking turtle. Oh, the fuck, Shelley? Why do you have legendaries on you? What the fuck? Oh, is that...
Excuse me.
All right. Shelley is practicing gymnastics.
Hello, Captain.
You. All right. Shelley, let me fucking... Oh, that's a chair. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Here's some food. Are you hungry? The fuck do you think, asshole? Sorry. I apologize. You can have an unlimited amount of critters when you on their ship. So like you can like you can have a max of 3 with you, but if you like dismiss them and send them to your crew, you can have. Whoa, that's offensive. What if someone for use ugly, cute Raffin? How dare you? All right, back in the pilot seat. No. There's not a vet in the settled system that would deal with Shelly. Although there is a rehab clinic that we're trying to get Gary into. The cover fee is a bit astronomical, but we gotta get him off the drugs. It's supposed to be a ship here. What is the ship? Hello? Sistav Gladius? What the fuck? You guys just chilling here? Oh, they're star stations. And now you gotta keep him under control. It's like, you know, if you've seen the ad, it's like you're not you when you're hungry. It's like Aurora is to Gary what a Snickers is to Mr. T. Party so again. We open fire. See, I like to use some persuasion, and by persuasion I just put Gary on the mic and they like he's really good at pretending to be a heat leech. Secret drug smuggling. Oh god, that reminds me of, wasn't one of the vaults in Fallout 4? They brought in like a load of addicts and then slowly they would open doors to like the drugs to make them go fucking crazy. Let's go to beta. Got some. I love the ice cream Mars bars. Not a fan of Snickers because I don't like nuts. Aurora is his favorite food. It's also his favorite liquid. His favorite dust. Junk flush. That's not a problem if he's addicted to junk flush. Paradiso has red to cops. You could take. Yeah, but you don't want to. You'll annoy a lot of people. Neurodyne Botany Laboratory. What the fuck? Gary's favorite. Yeah, he goes fishing. Todd, if you're ever doing fishing, please hit me up. I would love the teaser to be literally just Gary chilling in neon fishing. Let's go. Exit ship. What is this place? There's some creature walking across. Hello, swarming egg back. What the fuck? I don't think this is vanilla. I don't think this is vanilla. There's no fucking way this is vanilla, right? I've never seen this before. This can't be vanilla. Yeah, no, this must be Frontiers. Light him up, boys! Light him up! It must be Forgotten Frontiers. Let me just double check. I have the mod enabled. It'll tell me what the names of them are. Forgotten Frontier. I need to put on the other one. Hydroelectric plant. Sandsweb. Service site 17. Subterranean. No, it's not. Ransack the abandoned Sandsweb settlement. Survey site. No, it's not. It's vanilla. What the fuck? Holy shit. This is cool. Like, the water just caught me off guard. This is sick. Yeah, I'm on Beta Mare 1. Is this a legitimate location? This is fucking cool. I mean, we're still finding shit in Starfield. It's fucking crazy. Maybe the ship parts are out there. Plant research facility. Let's, yeah. Beta Mare 1. Beta Mare. This is fucking really cool. Yeah. There's mods that fix it, but Bethesda need, like, proper... Was that a fucking... That was you, fat ass, not me. Don't look at me. That was you. Alright, don't jump, Gary. What the fuck? Is that a T-Rex? Oh, no, we're good. Not T-Rex. No, it's vanilla. It's a fixed location. How many fixed locations are there? You look really fucking cool.
Initiating combat.
We're gonna find one of you later. This is legendary.
Area secure.
This is really fucking cool. Gary's teleporting. Gary, you're not supposed to show off the fact that I taught you how to use Starborn powers. Yo. I really wish there is. Considering there's other, like, dinosaur-themed ones, I really wish there's a T-Rex. Shit. That's kind of what I'm hoping, Raffin. Eventually, like, we will have that option. He's walking like he shit himself. There's a sulfur mine. See, I've heard mention of the sulfur mine, but I've never been to it. Close you guys have a Velociraptor. We could make... I wonder, like... See, how difficult would it be to, like... See, this is the thing. It like, putting assets from one game. All right. Enjoy the beach. It'll be probably... It'll definitely be more enjoyable than this. But, let us know how it goes. And, let us know how the POI goes. Because, it looks pretty cool. But I wonder if you like found a similar game, right, that like had graphics similar to Starfield. Like, I'm thinking Ark, like maybe pulling the assets from Ark, but I don't know how legal that is. Pulling the assets. Oh, well, it's, I mean, it looks, I want a base here. This is cool. Why does, like, this would be such a cool location for a fucking house. Like a plant house. Oh, yeah, they probably would. Because, see, that's kind of what... All right, fair enough. That was fair. Yeah, you do you. Like, because, like, that's kind of one of the issues I have with, like, you know, like when people add in, like, the weapon mod stuff. Because the weapons are cool, but, like, it needs to look... First, it needs to... My game just crashed. It needs to look like it fits into the game. It needs to not crash. Thank you, Bethesda, you fucking asshole. Yep, I see the spinning icon. That's telling me the game's about... Yep, Starfield's not responding. Shock. Was it a mod? Probably. What mod do we blame? What mod did I have on? Let me just... Hold on, let me pop that while we load it again. But yeah, like, Plant Spider took you out. Yep. He's like, nah, bro, we ain't. Not today. Not in my house. Because, like, I'm assuming it wouldn't be that hard to overlay. Like, if you took, like, say, like, the dodo creature, right, Ghost, and you were to get, like, a T-Rex skin and you, like, overlaid it. Like, obviously, the animations would probably be jank because there'd be no animations until they fix animations. But I do hope we do get, like, a little bit of an overhaul of the, like, the creatures in general, because I think they're really cool, but I'd like to see them do more. Like, the fact that they have, like, supposedly, like, unique, like, traits, like, some are defensive, some are aggressive, some are this, like, imagine, like, some would follow you, like, inquisitive. They re-rig a T-Rex in the game with a... So I was thinking, like, it'd be pretty cool. It's just trying to find, like, a texture that would fit into the game. Ark's newer... I'm trying to think what other games, like, have dinosaurs. Oh, hold on, now we're loading. Let me flip to that. Steep. The Isle, is that another one? Is that... See, realistically, I don't... See, I'd like to think fair usage is... Because they wouldn't... They'd probably, worst case scenario, they'd just send you a cease and desist, wouldn't they? Alright, you guys go first. No, oh, you can go first, Belle, if you want to. Can you fit through the door? Matt?
Yes, what?
Hey, Matt? Matt? No, she can't fit through the door. God damn it. Ooh. 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 Yes. Serpent snakes would be an interesting one. Oh, that's the game is missing snakes.
I need a diversion.
Like, why does House Rue not have snakes? Oh, imagine like giant Titan boa snakes. Well, you know what we really fucking need? Creatures need their own kill animations and stuff. Like certain creatures, like say for instance, like Bella there, should have like a unique animation where she grabs them. Are they asked to animate? Oh, that's fair. That's fair. To be fair, the swamp pedestal. To be fair, in Ark they always look kind of funky. Oh, there's a chunks. What do we get? An apple. Oh, hello. Oh, some dead people. Is this like Bethesda's Ghoul? Probably the same reason Hawaii doesn't. Very strict controls on what was allowed to leave Earth. Well, no, but I meant like alien versions of snakes, not actual snakes. Can I ring the bell? 010. Yeah, I'm assuming it's just the core. It does kind of give Ghoul. Oh, what is that you're touching, Gary? Hey, he'd be a great keyboard player. Our genetic modification is working. Many of the plants are growing at a highly accelerated rate. Yeah, see, that's rule number one. Why did that say travel to Vulture's Roost? What the fuck? Whoops. More dead scientists. Is this the only look? Oh, this is so fucking cool. Like, shit like this, Bethesda, why isn't this a fucking... What am I talking for? Why isn't this a fucking, like a POI? What are they fighting? What are you? What the fuck are you? Oh, that's so cool. What is that? Come here. Holy shit, look at the head on that. It's like a brain creature. We gotta find one of these. Hold on. Let me put on my... Alright, so that was... What was that called? That was a swarming eggback. Let's look for one. No, leave it. Shoot. Leave it alone. Bad creature. No, burn. Got it. Aha. All right, Shelly, where are you? You're going in the box. Because you kind of just break the game. Shelly's probably not even here. Oh, no, there's Shelly. Back in the box.
Fire! Find cover now!
Oh, no, I don't. Okay, yeah, cool. Get back in the box. Looks at you sad with your eyes on the back of your head. Yeah, no, I do agree, Mags. Like, I feel like it would have been like a lot better, a lot more beneficial if you like just had like situations where like it was tied to like POIs. Like imagine like if it was tied to specific POIs and like there would be a little bit of lore behind it. Like imagine it's like a Crimson Fleet like location where like a Crimson Fleet pirate went rogue, thought he could like start his own empire called a Mantis Pet. Do do do. Do do do. Yeah. Hello. Oh my god, what the fuck? Holy shit. This looks so fucking cool. Holy crap. Alright, what are we calling you? Let's give you a name. Alright, someone give me a letter of the alphabet. Hello. You look Q. Fucking Q. Alright, we're going Q. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna probably not be able to pronounce it. Quincy. Is there a Quincy? If there's a Quincy, we'll go Quincy. I don't know if there's gonna be a Quincy. It's all good. It's all good. We're gonna do Q. GHIJKLMNOPQ. Okay, we still have a KLMNOPQ. Yeah, it picks the ground. Honestly, like, that was like... Alright. What do we got? Q. I think we gotta call it picks the ground. What do we think, guys? It feels right, you know? No? What are you guys thinking? 'Cause look, it picks the ground. Well, let's see what Q ones we have. Quad. Wood. Queckrets. Quinkin Quush. Querek. Yeah, we're going picks the ground. Lucky. No, we'll go picks the ground. Welcome, picks the ground, to the family. This is Gary. Oh, there's Gary. This is Gary. Don't buy Aurora off him. This is Bella. She angry. Hello, Nogroth. Welcome. We just got a new friend. Oh my god, you look majestic. Are they eyes? I don't think so. Oh, is that like, that reminds me of, well, see, that's one of two things. So either that's used to inflate like a frog, or it's squishy like the echolocation of a whale. You echolocate? Alright, let's check this out. Did you know this place existed, Nogroth? The plant research facility? Neurodyne Botany Laboratory? Oh shit. Are you still awake, Daedley?
Engaging hostile.
I need a diversion.
Why are they bullying the eggbacks? Oh, they weren't hostile, I apologize! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. No, fucking picks the ground. Don't kill your brethren. Hello? Yeah, no, yep. It's on the wiki. Like, how many other like, this is sick. Like, see, this is where, like, I feel like Bethesda really fucked up, right? Because the generative POI locations should have definitely been not in, like, the settled system areas. Like, these should have been in the settled system, so you would have come across them when you're playing the story. Like, this is fucking awesome. And I just went backwards, I think. This is so fucking cool. Like, the way it goes, you'll know this. How many other creatures like them that are quadruped? How many legs do you have? Are they hands? Would it technically be a quadruped? Or would it be like a... It's got so many arms. Like, is there many creatures like this in the kind of the... Because I know it's just a... Alright, we gotta get to the roof.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, this is vanilla. This is vanilla. This is on... It's, you can spot it from orbit. It's Beta Marae 1. That's what I mean. There's some locations. I never found this before. I was like, holy shit. So it's just a mantis. It looks fucking cool. So I haven't seen, like, the way its animations are. It's very awesome looking. I'm from New York and there are creatures like that here. Really? What the fuck? It's like a trees. Oh, tree animals would be sick. See, I wish Bethesda would go into the whole... They'd go into like reminds me. It does, that's what I mean. It looks like a praying mantis. Hello. Like, I'd love to see, like, them go the route of adding, like, plant-based... Like, there is some plant-based animals, but, like rock-based animals, like geodes. Things of polymer. Oh, don't go killing the poor things. Living. This is really fucking cool. Ooh, Raisin Bran cereal. I really hope that Bethesda in future games make like the loot in like chests not dog shit. Knowing my luck, there's probably gonna be like a god tier weapon in that, but like calendar. 9 times out of 10, there's nothing. What's her background story? Oh, she gets crashed. Oh yeah, that's true actually. Fair play. That is true, Marlon. I might have to check those creatures out. You know, I'm always asking for more aliens and creatures. Like, we need like they need to... Oh, that looks pretty fucking cool. What is that? Is that like an octopus? Got a hold of it. Did he just meow to be fed? Did I see... What the fuck? Alright, apparently everyone's fucking hungry. Alright, here you go, Gary. Fucking asshole. Looks like he's milking Bella. Like, yeah, like, I feel like that's an element of, like, the role play or the immersion that Bethesda could kind of go off of. Because we hear about, like, the, you know, the Asylees were used... That makes sense, actually. Like the Asylees were used like as like cattle, basically, and we know that in whatchamacallit, we know that in how far did I fucking fall? We know that you know those like kind of like these weird like cow-like things, but they've got like a weird platypus bill. And they're like really, really like large. They're like inflated. Like they're in Aquila City. Like the Ashta. Like, why isn't there like tamed Ashta? You know what I mean? Rotting stick root. Okay. Like, why isn't there tamed Ashta? Like, I genuinely think that Bethesda like missed something by not. Yeah, I think it's the Hippotodon. Like, why? How did Bethesda miss? Like. I've said this before, but like, imagine you land in Aquila City and you see like them riding like Ashtas with rifles, or like they've got just Ashtas like with collars on. Like they're frontiersmen. They're like, make use of the frontier. You know, like there's no such thing as cowboys without horses. Like, come on, Bethesda. And I'm not just saying that because then I can get Ghost to let me ride Gary. That's not mean. Like, how are they? They're like, oh yeah, if you can't afford to keep it, like, shut the fuck up. You literally every day I have to shoot Ashta that wander into town. This is new to me. I thought you might have been relying on my, like, that's not me. Vampires, the fuck? Yeah, no, this is apparently it's like a set location. It's fucking sick. What is that book? A Tale of Two Cities. Yeah, oh, there's another level. Someone's spitting at me. Hello. Hello there. Oh, you big fuck. I miss my shield. I need to make a shield again. Like, the only thing dangerous in this game on Extreme is enemies wielding the mag storm and fucking melee creatures. Yeah, they should have. That's, I mean, oh! I didn't know you could shoot those projectiles out of the air. That's fucking cool. Come on. Spit at me again. Nope. Try again. Pull. Nope. Pull. Come on. Pull. Oh, that was amateur. Pull. Fucking aim it. Okay, no.
Let's make this quick, Marines.
Yeah, it's pretty much all Xenos. That's what I mean, like, imagine how cool it'd be, Ghost, if, like, certain Xenos had executions. Like, imagine Terramorphs would, like, grab you, hold you up, kind of, like, and it wouldn't be that hard to, like, just remodel the, it wouldn't be that hard to remodel the Deathclaw animation. Solo put a saddle on a fox. That's what I mean. It'd be so fucking cool. Like, I feel like if we ever do get like a list expansion or DLC sort of thing that allows us to have colonies, we should be able to actually make use of the animals. Like, much like how in Automatron, we could make robots and put them to work. Basically, like Xenomaster on steroids. Like, we could capture the creatures, and some creatures would, like say, predators, for instance. You'd, like, be able to use, like, because, you know, like, in Ghost, I'm assuming you would, I'm correct in saying this, because I think, like, 'cause isn't there, like, different types of creatures? Like, you're saying mantis creatures, there's, like, snail creatures. Like, imagine if the kind of category would determine what they are. Well, yeah, no, ship parts first, obviously. Yes, ship parts. Like, imagine, like, because there is creatures that I'm looking at them, I'm like, you should be able to ride that. There's no way you can't just slap a saddle on that bad boy. Just imagine, like, it'd be very Warhammer-esque. Like, imagine, like, the Freestar Collective, like, fighting the UC. And the UC are, like, using, like, you know, pheromones and like fucking controllers and radios and all that sort of fancy tech to like control creatures, and then the Freestar's like, this is Doug, I tamed him since he was a pup, he now eats people. The scoopbacks, yeah, the scoopbacks are so fucking cool. Remember in Star Wars, that one scene in episode 4 that stood out to me is when you see the stormtroopers on those creatures. Oh, hello. I want your head as a helmet. Buildable capital ships. Oh, buildable, like, I'm hoping at some point we will get that. We'll get attracted. Oh god, that's some flood level stuff. We can't get that until we get flamethrowers, so we can... Why are the Ecliptic here? What the fuck's going on, boys? Marines? Did I give you permission to bitch? It's alright, guys. I'll clear the rooftop by myself. Honestly, I'm surprised they haven't, but, like, realistically, Ghost, you should definitely go that route. Because, like, it's just, yeah, like, it's such an obvious thing that they should have done. Like, Automatron... Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is a greenhouse hab, but one we can't get. Bethesda, you lazy bastards. Why did you not make this a fucking hab? Hell, the fucking outposts look like this. Look how cool that is. How do I get inside that area? How do I get inside there? Is that outside? That's fucking... Like, because those shipbuilders, everything we see we can get. This is fucking cool. Alright, boys, there's nobody pushed up there. Nobody. Okay, it's fine. I'll do it. Alright, let's put bets. Who's up here fighting them? A random bat that is dead. Right, hello? Alright, so you're supposed to fight them? You're not supposed to hide with me? Cool, so I got a question. Is it possible to assign like assign traits to the like so for instance, you know the way creatures have specific traits? Like some creatures are skittish, some creatures are territorial, stuff like that. Does that actually have any effect on them once they become like tameable? Like imagine if you like tamed like a prey animal and like it just wouldn't fight, it just runs away like a adoring fan. You're pretty fucking funny. Doesn't oh hello. Oh whoa, don't you punch him. How much do I need to be able to have all characters? Because there's like 5 different versions. Which of the Xeno oh, you either the achievement friendly one if you want the achievement friendly one. Yeah, that's fair. Almost all of them. Just the standard. I'll show you. I have the non-paid. I need to get the paid version just for the sake of it. So Xenomaster, and then I have the DLC, the support DLC, and then I should have. I don't have the patch because I think I redid my thing. There is a patch. Is there one more creature? What is that? Oh, that looks so fucking cool. Which one do I not? I mean, you could put in all of them. Carp Walker, yeah. I have to get the Carp Walker. I had it. As long as they're by Ghost, you're good to go. Gonna be downloading. Wait, you've never used a Raffin? It's fucking sick. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I was like, what the fuck? How did this... Jesus, what are you made of? Fuck me, you're tanky. It could be the shotgun. Alright, good job, everybody. 10 out of 10. This is a sick location. Like, look at the... How did... Oh, terminals. Hell yeah. Gonna have a 1-year anniversary party. Give them all party hats.
Howdy.
Hello. Are you a weapon? Or are you an antenna? You're probably an antenna, right? No, you're an antenna. No, you're an antenna. This is such a cool fucking planet. I mean, you can have them as crew members. What is that over there? No, I don't want to manipulate. Abandoned farm. This planet's actually really cool. I'm gonna have to fucking make a base here. That's fair. I think it's awesome. I like having animals. I'm like Noah. Except I have no control over... Well, I would assume, I don't know, did Noah ever have issues with his animals? Yeah, Noah from Noah's Ark. Oh, what are you?
Yes.
Hello, what are you? You're a creature. Hello, you're another mantis. Hi. You look kind of... No. So, I mean, he probably, or... See, he's... Look, it's your, like, brethren from another... Oh, they have different animations. So Bethesda aren't lazy. You don't need the Hellgate patch. Like... That's impressive. So they're both the same, like they're the same kind of archetype, but they have completely different animations. Like Bethesda clearly put work in. He's got 4 legs. He's got little dangly bits. Whereas, like, he's got, like, similar, but he can control his. Brethren from another bothering. Hello. Oh, he's dipping. You mean, like, like, it's like there's certain aspects of that, like the creatures and stuff. Like, I feel like, oh, there's an egg back. Like, some elements of this game, I think Bethesda did amazingly, and I think the creatures are amazing, and like certain of the pre-built POIs are also really cool. But when you kind of have planets that are kind of bare bones and stuff, and like the creatures are very cool, but I kind of wish they'd give them a kind of a give them a kind of a life. Okay, Google. Oh, I purchased your one. Which one? The achievement-friendly one? Did you mean to? Silicon-based life. Yeah. I mean, various types of life forms. What is that? Not a weapon station. Communication station. There's a robot there. Yeah, like, I feel like if they had like if they had the like if they had like kind of like not lifespan, but like, you know, like if they would have like what would you say, like kind of like schedules, you know, like creatures, like some creatures would sleep at night, during the day they'd move around and graze, like hunters, predators. There'd be nocturnal creatures, there'd be what's the other one, diurnal, is that the word? I don't know what the word, but yeah, like I feel like stuff like that would be very cool to kind of flesh out the stuff. Like if creatures had specific prey versus, because you see creatures fighting, but I think that's more of an instance of just two, like, you know, two different enemy types coming into contact with one another. Like imagine if like on Aquila, like the Ashta, witness that. Like, yeah, no, you can see it obviously, but it's like not very fleshed out. Like Ashta, like imagine if like the Ashta like hunted. Oh, like imagine those like random encounters on like Aquila where you'd like see people herding like animals, like, you know, like alongside thing or space monkeys. Not really. The load order should sort itself, shouldn't it, Ghost? Usually it'll put the patch below, but obviously with any mod, if you have any issues, which you shouldn't, because I don't think Xenomaster doesn't have any issue with really anything, as long as you're not using a mod that messes with creatures. But as always, if you, worst case scenario, you have issues, just put it at the bottom. Yeah, that's how mod authors should do it. I wish loot was, there was an Xbox variant for loot, because it would be so good for because the other thing too with loot can be problematic, not problematic, because loot needs to know information about the mod first, doesn't it, or does it not? Remember someone saying like loot is only so good? Maybe I'm misremembering. Is that one of the? Yeah, it needs to know about the mod. It's a mod that makes Thor react to when you walk by, I think. Oh, you talking about some like fucking some hello Mona. Look, we got a new friend. Look. It's Pix the Ground. He's so fucking cool. Is it he or she? What are you? Alright, that told me nothing. Luke doesn't know the mod, it's useless. Pix the Ground's the guy. How did you know that? Oh, you watched it? Hello there, Pixter. Hello. You look so fucking cool. He's got like a predator. Is this streamathon? Oh god, no. Look out, Mona pissed. What were you drinking? What was your poison, Mona? We were just talking about, like, we found a POI that's never seen before. What is Pelcana? Hi, pal. Oh. Yeah, I've been live. Sometimes a little bit late like this. Oh. You bastard. You motherfucking 3 Scottish whiskies and ale. Damn it, where was I going? Alright, we still have him. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. A malformed watermelon organs. The organ guy, yeah, dude, he's gonna start playing a... Gonna be dealing with deals like me. I would highly recommend the Beast Hunter Legendary. Yeah. Oh, okay, team. Okay, team. Maybe. What's wrong, Timmy? What's wrong, Timmy? But like, what was I gonna say? The yeah, we found like a POI Mona that most of us didn't know existed. It's like a predetermined one, so it's only spawns on this planet, and it's fucking sick. We were basically saying that like this is kind of why like Bethesda got kind of ragged on for their like their, you know, like their procedural generation sort of stuff. And it's like procedural generation would have been fine, but I think they should have made like handcrafted like POIs like close to the settled system of a 30-year-old barrel of scotch. Ooh, ooh. See, as a non-real alcohol drinker, does the age actually do much? Yeah, no, we have fought, to be fair, yeah. But it could also be the tiredness. Terry's always better drunk. I've been doing some late nights playing fucking Dune, my god. I upgraded from like standard power generators to wind turbines thinking it would be easier. It's not easier. Still have to fucking gather the resources. Oh, now that's a house I would fucking live in. Hope the stairs don't break.
Excuse me.
I had hacker. You saw horror? What horror did you see? Age matter, but the quality does. Like 2 Johnny Walker red, that 20 years is not as good as black, that is. Alright, see. Oh, they caught one of your favorite creatures ever. Oh. Oh god. Lol. I trolled the wet Tom so bad he got confused. Oh, the hacker! Oh god. Yeah, see, I've seen people mention I have been quite lucky. I haven't had any issue with the hacker. But yeah, like it's just that'd be the best thing he became from fucking Jesus Christ. Hey now, you know, don't kink shame go. Some people like, what the fuck? This is... Who the fuck are you?
Don't touch anything. This equipment could take your fingers off.
How?
Hey, interested in...
I'm interested in you not having a seizure. How did you get up here?
Would you be... Is it thrilling work? No. Is it...
How did they get up here?
I got work to do. This cargo's not gonna haul itself.
Like, I don't understand, Bethesda, what the fuck? It's a massive issue, pal. Like every other game in Dune, it's really bad. It has to be. Yeah, I've heard people mention it, and I have been lucky, thankfully. Yeah, they're stuck up there. What the fuck? Are you getting your game sending you out to the main menu? My server went down yesterday, and I was shitting a brick. Hard whiskey sometimes it depends on what brand it is. See, I always wanted to try whiskey because you see people like I seen an ad on TikTok. So I think it was just someone trying to sell some dodgy shit. But it was like they'd make a whiskey, put like an ice cube in it, put a lemon, and then they put like a little thing on top of it and put like some smoke stuff, smoke chips, and smoke it. They'd comment like potluck, like excuse me, can I pay? Yeah, no. The devs need to, because hacking will kill the game. Like, that is the #1 thing that was going to... Because with a game like that, like, imagine investing time building a base and resources. Don't put... they use whiskey stone since the cubes melt and dilute it. But stones? Like, I've heard of whiskey stones, but like... Gonna be so broken on Xbox. They just line it won't. The more I play, the more bugs. Thankfully I haven't gotten too many bugs. I've seen some horrendous ones. You freeze the stones. Just Drink safe stones you put in a freezer. Does it taste of anything? The older the better. The more mellow. Ah. I've had my fill. I'm badly. And twice. Jesus Christ. Yeah, see, I haven't run into hackers. I've seen people complaining about like griefers. Like people have been like, they've been, oh, there's Gary. Where's he going? People have like been getting griefed, and people have lost bases, and apparently the mods are doing nothing. Well, the developer had 180 their whole account. Oh god. Because apparently I haven't looked up too much of it. Yeah, Dune, it's very good. Apparently I haven't looked up much of it, but I think they're gonna, alright Ghost, have a good one. I think they're eventually gonna add, because there's certain landmarks, like you can go to like the Atreides locations and Harkonnen locations, and it says like it's a guild location and it's like peace. And I think eventually they're probably gonna add like open PvP, not PvP, but like you can kind of fight Harkonnen if you're like Atreides. Play bad with hacking and bugs. Jesus, yeah, no, fuck that. I don't engage with, holy shit, I thought that was like, I don't engage with anybody. I had some guy try to talk to me in the chat, and I just turned off the chat bubble. I just play it as a solo experience. Occasionally I'll see players, but I just ignore them. Time message. Right, I'm just after, you're lucky maybe because you do PvE more. Yeah, no, I do agree, isn't the point? I ignore myself too. Yeah, no, like PvP is like, obviously it's a big part of the game, and I think I will dabble in it because I think when they balance it, it'll probably be very fun. But yeah, no, they do need to fix that shit. That's like hackers in a game like that. No. Especially if more than likely it's going to probably be crossplay. And if it is, well, actually, I don't know, would it be crossplay though? Because like if it's going to be crossplay, like PC players will have a they better not do what ESO does, where you can transfer your character. Imagine day one on Xbox. And like fucking there's PC players who have been at it from day one. They have like massive bases. What level are you in it, Mona? Oh, hello, picks the ground. I do hope it comes to Xbox because like if it, well, I would like to say if it comes to Xbox, usually that means that they'll have to like force their stuff out. Kind of wish they would have the old Dune still suit as a DLC. They might, to be honest. They've been kind of going a bit with it, with like stuff. Saying it's just to please. Saying just to please their bugs like in PC other hackers. I kind of see. Well, yeah, because Ark was shit on Xbox the longest time. There's the first DLC is supposed to be already, but I don't know what it does. They've promised at least there's 3 more DLCs coming. And they're probably going to do more after that. I would like to see them add some of the stuff from the Dune TV show, since it takes place way behind. Where are we going? Oh yeah, no, I honestly, yeah, 100%. The bugs and the hackers are just, it's not a vibe. It's like I know Ark on, like even Ark on console used to get like undermeshers, so people who would like, it moved, what the fuck? Like Ark devs, to be fair, were quite good at it. They'd literally log on to a server and they would just wipe like people who were cheating and stuff. Like if you built under the map, they just wipe you, no questions asked. Hello. Oh, Gary's just chilling. Alright, I just realized the time. I'm gonna have to call it for tonight, guys. I will chat to you tomorrow. Mona, let me know tomorrow if you want to play some Doom. I'm free for most of the day once I get some stuff done. Have a good evening, guys, /night. Bye.